Not the cable. It's the connection.
Internet itself?
Yeah, it's internet. If it was SDI cable, it'd be going black. It'd be popping like that. We can always click back to this if we need to. If it stays laggy, we'll do it. There shouldn't be many people on that. There shouldn't be many people on it though. Drew, are you ready to go? Holy cow, I gotta turn that down. Hold on. Before that blows my ears out. I know. About to turn that down a little bit. All right, you good now?
Yeah, you're still loud. Well, I'm loud too, but that's
well, look, see the blue and the purple up here? I mean the green and purple?
Yeah.
Just we'll adjust it down.
That's fine right now.
All right, just you can leave that door open, honestly. After each touchdown and any timeout. Commercial break. Leave that door open. It's gonna be cool. Yep, it's a little laggy. It's a little laggy. It's not that, Maxton. It's only this. This and the Wi-Fi. What you up to? Yeah, man. How about you? Yeah. Hey, Coach, Matt, do you know a Wi-Fi? Go back, bring it back. Not the student Wi-Fi. You got anyone that might not be quite as heavily on? Yeah, you all right to share that with us?
I don't know how you do it, but
all right, I'll check it out.
Our team captains tonight for Wayne Academy, number 4, Tyler Wooten, and number
All right, you see that?
Reed Boone. So is that for Simpson to the second half. Wayne will be.
Appreciate it. All right, hit the sound on, yep. No, on the, are we? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. It's going. All right, welcome to this week's edition of Simpson Cougar Football. Getting to you a little bit later. We're having some internet connectivity, not issues, but we got on a more stable network. We're hoping to bring you this action tonight in Waynesboro, Mississippi. I'm Coach McNulty. Here with me as always, Coach Lane, looking for a great night of football to see if we can't get the Cougars back to 500 at 2-2.
Our most gracious and loving Father, we seek your blessings upon this game, as well as all its participants, coaches, officials, and spectators. Promote in each of us the courage to play in and watch this contest in a manner by which our words, thoughts, and actions would be pleasing to you and glorify your mighty name. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us to be aware of his presence, not just here, but throughout our daily walk. Lord, let all glory be yours and yours alone in whatever tonight's outcome might be. It is is in these things that we all pray, and God's people say. For your convenience. Proceeds from the concession stand sales support our schools and athletic programs. So stop by and enjoy a tasty treat. Kyle McDougal on the return.
All right, we're back. Had a few technical issues, but just missed the kickoff here. Our computer completely shut down on us, and so we had to reboot it, but we're back. Wayne Academy with the first lick at the football at the 35. Again, Coach McNulty here with Coach Lane for a wonderful night of football here in Waynesboro.
Glad to be back at it.
Cougars 1-2, hoping to get back to 500 in this young season. Shotgun here for Wayne Academy. There's the handoff. And
good penetration right
really there. Good job right there by the Cougars. Looked like Mad Dog Maddox with the first initial contact.
Whole host of guys coming right there. I really like our effort and our pursuit right there.
Yeah, a little like Colson and Hayes Algie.
Yeah, watching film this week, I really felt like that would be one of our stronger points, the line of scrimmage. So early on, glad to see that. I wasn't able to, give you a few tidbits, so we'll kind of give it as we go on to tonight.
Yeah, the pregame was kind of short-lived right there.
Trips to the left.
Roll out here, flag on the play, and looks like Barry and Colson clean it up. So there will be a flag in the backfield, typically where holding is, and the White Hats looking over to get the signal. But, yep, I think it's going to be holding on Wayne.
Yeah, he got confirmation right there, holding.
So it'll be a 10-yard penalty.
He's declining it.
And Coach Mangum and the staff decline the penalty, so it'll be a 2-yard gain by Wayne. So bring up 3rd and 13 here at the 32-yard line.
Good start for the Cougars. They came out in trips to the left. Quarterback rolled out. We just kind of maintained, kept our keys, and kept him from getting big yardage.
He he don't know.
He's okay.
We're going to get it done.
Number 18, the intended receiver.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
4th down.
Low snap. Shanks it off to the left side. Hits the 40 and rolls out about from 42. Josh is having to tangle with a few Wayne folk to get the camera working right. He'll be back in just a minute. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars around the 38.
10:37 left to go in the opening frame.
Little overload set to the right, shifts to the left. Braxton in the shotgun. He takes a look at the sideline, gets a call. Colson to his left. Shifts him over to his right. And a timeout. Coach Mangum very frustrated early on right here.
The clock expired. Timeout call.
So while Josh is working on that, trying to calm tensions, I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk a few things while they hit that timeout. Wayne Academy is coached by Coach Todd Breland. This is a touchy game for many of these Wayne folks because of the connection they have with Coach Mangum. So it is a tensions are already high up here in the press box. So we're going to try to get you squared away right here.
Spectators, please do not allow children to play on the softball field.
So we come back out now, 1st and 10. Have that overload to the right. Hand off to Jacob. Jacob hits the hole, gains a good 6-7 yards. Welcome back, Josh. Have you calmed tension and we're okay over here?
Yeah, I think we're good. We had a little miscommunication. Actually, one of the Wayne coaches, which a good friend of mine, he normally posts up in the spot where we were set up for the live stream. So we got it situated. We might see the back of his head.
He might show up every now and then.
Yeah, but we're going to make do with the best we got here. And at halftime, we'll try to make an adjustment as far as where to put the camera. But right now, we got a good view in this spot. But if it goes end zone to end zone, it might be a little bit tougher.
Just going to have to bear with us this first half.
So flag looks like a face mask.
Good. All right, good start for the Cougars here. They're going to walk it off. So we should get a first down out of this situation. Josh, I was just mentioning, this is kind of a touchy game for Wayne fans because, some of the history that is behind this. We have Coach Mangum now here at Simpson. And, so there's a little bit of, I'm not going to say animosity, but they would really like to beat us tonight.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Since Coach Mangum has been back, what are we, 2-0 against them?
Yeah, we're 2-0. He made a funny kind of anecdotal story today. Good hard run to the left, to the right side right there.
Yeah, Colson picks up 6 yards right there. So it'll bring up 2nd and 4 inside the 5-yard line of the Jaguars. Go ahead, Drew.
So, it was in 2022, roughly, they kind of that COVID era. They actually forced Coach Mangum to be sequestered to a car. They would basically told him he couldn't get out. He would be a threat to the society and things like that. So, it's interesting little backstory here.
That's right. That was year 1, or is that
year 2? It looks like
year 2. I know
could have been year 1.
We beat them at Pearl River pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, then it may have been year 1 and then year 2. Year 2, or in 2022, we beat them 50-7. That's actually our largest margin of victory.
That was at Pearl River Community College. That's right. That was that team that was loaded.
Yeah. Simpson leads the series 11-4. We're actually on a current win streak of 8 wins. Last time Wayne beat us was in 2008 in 6-3. So we're currently at a 8-win streak. And like I said, this is so far, so good. We're looking good. We're kind of firing on all cylinders. Got a penalty to help us get started. So we're already in Jaguar territory. Oh,
broken
out.
tackle. Fortenberry down to inside the 5-yard line to around 1.5, 2-yard line.
Look, excellent. Just run right there, and second effort. Just a lot of heart, a lot of grit. Looked like he was kind of pinned up right there in the middle, and then kicked it out to the left, and just got us down to the what looks like maybe the 2 from here.
Yeah, the 1.5 or 2-yard line. Yeah. Look, great job by our cameraman.
Oh, look,
working
he's
miracles
an
over here.
Athlete right now, man. He's moving around. I'm over
you
here
guys
beside him.
You guys can see both sides of the camera what we're dealing with out there on the little camera perch.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to give it to you best we can here. First and goal for the Cougars. McKinney in at quarterback, and looks like either a false start, timeout, or delay of game.
Let's see. Delay of game. I know that's going to be frustrating to Coach Mangum.
Simpson. That'll be a 5-yard step up.
So delay a game.
Still first down.
So we got first and 10, or excuse me, first and about 6 from the 6-yard line. Like I said, a little bit different look right there, and now we're coming back
with Braxton under center.
Back under center.
Hand off to Fortenberry.
Yep.
Going to churn his feet inside the 5 again, about a 2-yard gain. So it'll be second and goal from the 4-yard line. Cougars knocking on the doorstep here.
Right. This is our 637th game, Josh. I get to talk with Coach Mullins a good bit about some of this stuff. Always some interesting little factoids. And
love the running tally of the total game.
636.
Little quarterback sneak here. I don't think we got in, but I think we're back to around the original line of scrimmage, maybe the 2. So it's going to be third and goal from the 2-yard line, and you'd have to think this is two
I think
territory.
you do. I think you go down, especially just the way we're looking up front, the way we're kind of controlling the line of scrimmage. I think you go for it early.
Yeah, I missed
put them in a bind if we don't.
4 down territory,
Yeah,
but 2 additional down.
I knew what you meant.
So under center again.
Split back.
And flag on the play. Got to be a false start on offsides.
Oh, yeah. I'll take that.
Offsides.
Distance.
So we half the distance to the goal. So it'll bring us back to around the original line of scrimmage, about the 1.5.
Yep.
So third and goal from the 1.5.
Yep. Looking at Coach Mangum's career, he started here in 21? Is that right, 21?
That sounds right, yes.
8-4 that season. In the 22-23 season, he was 10-3. The 23-24, he was 8-5.
There's the tush push, and I don't think he got in. So that'll be fourth. Bring up fourth and goal.
Yeah. No hesitation right here.
Braxton's just a little light in the britches, so if you don't get an initial push, it's going to be hard for him to kind of make that yard to get a TD, yard to go.
Yeah, I would really like to see a D lineman or somebody come in behind him right here.
Yeah.
Fullback set, and really get behind him and pick him up by the shoulder pads and drag him in there.
So Miller Davis in at fullback, Holson in at halfback, and official timeout. And that'll be water break. So the 6-minute official timeout, that'll be a water break. And we'll take a quick timeout with them and return after these words from our sponsors. And we're back after the official timeout. 4th and goal. Hand off to Colson, and he walks in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Good hard run right there to the left side. Gets the Cougars on the board early right here. Set the tone early, guys. Set the tone early.
So 6-0 Cougars. Big first drive of the game. And really, Coach Lane, we needed that from last week. You know, we had some moments last week, but overall I felt like we just needed to come out
and assert ourselves.
That's right. After kind of the bad taste in our mouth from last week, and really, really good drive, first time touching the football.
Excellent. You know, and again, what the keys that I look for is I always look for the, you know, how we control the line of scrimmage, and I was really pleased with what I saw right there in that drive. So I really feel good about it right now. Gets us going early.
Absolutely. We'll take a quick break and return after these messages from our sponsors.
Try not to die over these cords.
We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars.
Family owned and family run, Zip's Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SCA Cougar football.
And we're back here, 7-0 Cougars. So Lane, who handles both the long snapping and the kickoffs, he'll be back to kick. And we'll have a surprise guest at halftime, our new headmaster, Mr. John Schaus.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Let's put him on the camera or put him on the phone and let's let him talk.
Yeah, we'll get his thoughts at halftime, get his thoughts about how the Simpson Cougars are doing in the first 7 weeks of the year. So that'll be a squib kick.
Yep.
And
we focused on squibs this week. We saw, you know, a little bit of something on film that we felt like, you know, there was a little bit of soft area right there. So creating squibs, trying not to allow some of their dangerous guys to get it and create something. So all of that's kind of intentional right now, just squibbing and knocking it around, hoping that we can cause a little mishap here or there.
Absolutely. And you know, I would say average field position here after the squib. Got 3 or 4 yards, so they'll start at their own 40. Cougars looking good in the all-whites with the red helmets.
Yeah, looks really sharp. I really like that look. We were talking about that before the game.
And thrown in the dirt, and the receiver couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah.
A little bit frustrated. Maybe that happens on the regular, but looked like the receiver had a little prima donna in him right there, and
right, it very well could be.
Didn't like that. So going to bring up 2nd and 10 here.
Yeah, you know, we had
inside handoff.
Great job by Jack Lee and Jacob Colson there, just swarming coming in. Eli Brewer in there to help clean it up. Well, you know, I was just about to mention we hadn't even talked about our starters on either side of the ball. This has kind of been a quick game early. You know, we just got started, got going, got rolling. So we'll kind of introduce those as we go through the night. But go ahead and introduce you to them big guys up front in our 3-5. You know, we got Eli and Jack on the edges.
Looks like Tucker Craft
in at the nose.
There's a blitz from McAlpin. Ooh. And false start. False start on Wayne, so that'll take them back. Look, McAlpin shot the A-gap right there untouched.
I say Cannon shot out like a cannon. And
pun intended.
Yeah, pun intended.
So that'll be a 5-yard. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Wayne's looking a little disconjointed. It could be some of the pressure that we're putting on them early, but they are kind of scrambling around a little bit right here. Talking about our linebacker core, obviously we saw Cannon right there. We've got Wilkes-Barre out there.
Looks like
Who's
Thomas Jones.
Thomas Jones.
Ethan Nation's out. Nope, Nation's not out there. That's Colson. I couldn't see the three.
Yeah, Jacob, and there should be one more.
There's a shotgun snap inside receiver screen. Got a little block. Made one man miss, and he's off to the races. 45-40, and grabbed out of bounds, but they gave him the horse collar. I'm not sure I agree with that call.
No, I don't agree with that.
Got him on the front of the shoulder and spun him out of bounds, but they're going to pick up an additional 15 yards. And, man, 3rd and 20.
Right.
And they give up a huge play to go inside the Cougars' 35-yard line, and then you tack on another 15.
You don't want to give these guys any kind of momentum. Their offense has been sputtering. They look, confused, disjointed, and a couple missed tackles, and next thing we know, they're in the red zone.
Yep, so that'll push them inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So Wayne Academy, 3rd and 20 right there on their heels, all the momentum, and then hit a big play with a 15-yard personal foul penalty on the horse collar that pushes them down. What is that, a 50-yard play in total?
Right. Kind of wrap up our linebacker core. I neglected to mention Hayes Algie's out there.
Looking deep in the corner, and McKinney with a real good job of deflecting it down. They're looking to attack that matchup on the left side.
Exactly right.
And McKinney, again, we brag about his spatial awareness with his brain, and he did a great job of maneuvering his body and deflecting that football in the air.
Just high football IQ. Wrap up our starters. Speaking of Brady, we also have Colt and Tyler out there to finish up our DB. So good, salty defense.
Little read option
as
right
we
there.
Speak.
And Jack Lee, again, he flashes multiple times every single game.
Yep.
And
it's no secret. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Just the high motor, the intensity, kind of what embodies what a football player should do and should be off that edge. And, a lot of qualities there that I love.
Yeah, so great job by Jack. Great job by the Cougar defense to stifle the momentum here of this drive and bring up another 3rd and long. So it'll be 3rd and 17 from the Cougars 25. There's the snap, going deep up top again. And touchdown, Wayne Academy. And it looked like McKinney was in good position, but at the end of the day, Brady, who's a great, he's 5'10", 5'9",
right,
going against a 6'4" guy, and they just put it in a great spot.
Yeah, and that's what, Wayne is playing laws of average, right there. They're going to keep kind of attacking that area. I still think Brady's going to probably win some of those matchups, and hopefully we can, take advantage of that, maybe get a turnover or something later, but
and look, he was
win that one right there.
Yeah, look, it was good coverage.
It really was. It was good coverage. He just
got to finish, and the question is, can you finish when they play it that way with the size disadvantage? Yep. That's the question you have. Again, I don't think if the coaches look at the film like, well, McKinney's in a great spot, the guy just made a play.
Yep. This is interesting. They're having to call a timeout on the extra point right here. Had a guy come on late, so kind of wondering if that is going to affect them, later on in this half.
So we'll take a quick break with them as they call a timeout. We'll return after these messages from our sponsors.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community with trusted coverage and personal service. Chris Bowen and his team are here to protect what matters most to you. We want to thank Chris Bowen for being a proud sponsor of SCA Athletics. Go Cougars.
I just have to take your word for it.
Our producer got us back in a little too quick. I'm eating the end of my barbecue pork sandwich. Yep. Sorry about the smacking. Come on, Lucas. All right, we're back.
They get to enjoy the sounds that I get to hear.
True that. All right, 7-6 after the timeout, extra point up. There's a snap, holds good, kick is up and good. So Wayne fights back and gets their own touchdown after ours, 7-7. Let's take another quick break, and we'll return right after these messages from our sponsors.
Ready for your next tailgate, outdoor event, or family get-together? Make sure you get your ice from Twice the Ice. We've got 4 convenient locations in Puckett, McGee, Mendenhall, Monticello. All are open 24/7. Our ice is made fresh on site and has never been handled, so it's clean, crisp, and ready for your cooler.
It's okay. We got it.
Just tell us. Just tell us. That's all we need. Just let us know.
Right. All right, we're back. And there's the end-over-end kick. McKinney's going to get it.
Oh,
Dangerous
yeah.
in kickoff return.
Oh, he's got a
and he might
seam.
have another one. He's to the 40, the 30.
He's going to go.
He's going to go the 10, the 5, touchdown Cougars. Just as we were talking about him last week off air, busting one. Hopefully that we'd see another one, and there you go. Touchdown, Brady.
Exactly right.
Great job of blocking. Look, had a couple of lanes to choose from right there.
He really did. He had we've talked about it numerous times about him having good vision and being able to see the field well, and he really showed it on that play right there, being able to take his time, shift through, and find him a seam, and of course take it to the house.
And just like that, Cougars answer back with a touchdown of their own. Snap, and there's a flag on the play. Offsides on Wayne Academy, so that'll be half the distance to the goal. And, how many encroachments or offsides does it take for you to send your offense back out there and try to
push it in?
Probably 3 or 4.
I don't know. This is, you decline it right here to.
And that's what we did. We declined it.
You decline it to keep your spacing the same. And
snap up, good. Ashmore, Algie with the kick and through. So Cougars answer back like a tennis match, like a pickleball match.
Back and forth right there.
Back and forth. Cougars 14, Wayne Academy 7. We'll take a quick break. 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll return right after these messages.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
And we're back. Cougars answer back with another 7. So 14-7 here, 3:31 to go in the first quarter. And all of a sudden, it's kind of slowed down. You put the kibosh on the fast-paced game, which,
right.
More football is better football for us. But
right, first 6 minutes of the game really flew by,
and there's a little squib, but it's going to bounce out of bounds, so that'll draw a flag. So
is that the 35 when it goes out?
That's an excellent question. It's the 35 or 40. Let's see where they mark it. I never know college football,
right.
NFL football, high school football. So let's see where we're at. And if it's a 35, honestly,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, a few times you just kick it out and say, we'll go from the 35.
Yep. Puts them in their worst field position.
Yeah, that's right. So it'll be trips to the left.
Looks like we got Ryan Harper in this time around. Nose guard. Can't read that number. Who's on our edge right there?
Looks like 62, Harper Wall, maybe.
We got Harper in, okay.
Yeah, so look like Hayes got a shoestring tackle there in the hole to save a big play right there to bring up 2nd and 7 2nd and 6 after the 3.5-yard gain. We'll call it 2nd and a short 7. So same formation for the Jags. Jags in all blue, like their unis, white helmets. Those are good looking too.
Kind of
quick screen out here and fumble!
Get on the ball, guys.
Great job by Barry.
Ooh,
and
so close.
Wilkes-Barre put the hat right on the football and dislodged it.
Loose, yep.
It was banging around. Looked like Ryan Harper and Cameron McAlpin had an opportunity, but the Wayne Academy Jag receiver just jumped on.
Just barely, too. I mean, he kind of landed and rolled and just barely took it away from our guys right there. So.
Almost a huge play right there. Great job by Wilkes-Barre to just make a textbook tackle.
Yep. Looks like they're shifting their trips to the right side now.
Yep, same formation, just flip sides.
Running back to the left.
And drops.
Looking
Looking deep in the seam. And that could be picked. Oh, let's see if it looked like we might have. Looked like we didn't get our head back, and it could have been pass interference.
We got away with a little bit of hold right there. I don't know if you call pass interference just because that ball was just so far underneath. But nonetheless, good play by the Cougars.
Good pressure right there, too. Looked like maybe Jack Lee again. I'm not sure. But like you said, good job by the Cougars to force 4th and long after we've had trouble getting off the field 3rd and long.
Right.
Walker back to receive. And there's a kick. Walker receives, and a host of blue jerseys. But I do like that from Walker, being a little more aggressive back there.
Don't lose any extra yardage. Don't take a yard for granted. So
that's right. So
go ahead, field that clean, take what you can, or even fair catch it. It's fine.
That's right.
Just limit the loss.
I agree 100%. I'm not I consider myself a casual football fan, but I think those are lost yardage that you don't need to take advantage of. And
doesn't always show up on the stat line, but that does count. That is an offensive stat. Losing those yards can make a huge difference.
McKinney in motion. Colson with a nice move.
Good vision right there.
Yeah, shifty run.
Reminded me of Brady right there on the kickoff. He just kind of was patient, followed his blockers to the left, cut back to the right, and gained about 9 yards.
Yeah, 9-yard gain on 1st down. So it'll be 2nd and 1 here. Good run by Colson. A little misdirection with Brady in motion. A little fake, quick jet sweep pitch, and handoff there to Colson for 9. Shotgun. Twins to the left. Another handoff to Colson. And he's going.
Run, I think.
He's going to churn close to a 1st down, and
give it to him.
He got it. Looks like he got it. Well.
Yeah.
Yep, 1st down. 1st down by a football.
Officiating crew had a little bit of hesitation there. They initially called it with authority, and then they kind of backed off on it. But nonetheless, 1st down, Cougars.
So Cougars with a 1st down here, knocking on midfield, knocking on the Jags' side of the field. Shotgun. There's the handoff to Colson, and
hit hard.
Big hit.
Continue to churn his feet. He made contact around looks like maybe about the 48, but continue to churn his feet. Got about 3 more yards. So really hard run by Jacob.
So bring up 2nd and 7 here after the 3-yard gain by Colson. And Baldwin out here, so McKinney will take the snap. You hadn't seen that much this year, but Brady was the backup quarterback last year that started a few games for us.
Ran a lot of misdirection for us.
Yep. So I would think that they're probably going to run it here in some way, shape, or form. And they do. Fortenberry.
Good crease.
Good, nice run. 1st down, Cougars.
I know I say it every week, but I just can't say enough about how wide, just that change of pace, that gear. He has a different gear than Jacob.
He's
not saying that he's more explosive, but his acceleration just
I think it's the acceleration.
The defense kind of freezes up, and it just changes it up, and it kind of puts those defenders on their heels.
He's a little bit smoother through everything.
That might be it.
Colson is a little more violent through everything, but Wyatt's a little bit smoother through the hole and slippery, and then he got a little power as well. But
good tandem.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a real good tandem, and we talked about this, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll come back and give you our thoughts about tandem running backs and the Simpson Academy Cougar tradition after these messages. Cougars 14, Wayne Academy 7. We'll return for second quarter action after the word from our sponsors.
Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SEA Cougar football program and the SEA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars!
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
Come see.
Buffalo Bills. They look like the Buffalo Bills. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, they do. And we're back like they're alternate, like Color Rush.
Color Rush, yeah.
Yeah. We're back 14-7 Cougars inside after that first down run by Fortenberry. First down inside the 40-yard line of the Jaguars. And there's the snap. Fortenberry, good hard run, so he'll be pick up 2 to about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line.
While we got a second, I'm going to start mentioning some of our guys offensively. We've talked about defense. Big guys up front can't always lead with them because I feel like they're always going to be the key to the game. Big boys, starting with Dan Easterling in the middle. We got Ethan Womack, Ethan Durr, Eli Brewer, and Branson Maddox. Big boys up front lead the way. After this play, we'll talk about our backs.
So McKinney still in at quarterback. Hand off to Fortenberry again. And
just determined running.
Yeah, he's going to get brought down after a short gain.
Yep.
So it'll bring up 3rd and a long 7 here. 3rd and 8, call it. 3rd and 7.
Yep.
So
obviously we got Braxton Baldwin at the QB position. Running backs, we've already seen Jacob Colson and Wyatt Fortenberry. Brady McKinney getting some snaps as well.
And rolls to the right. Throws it up. Oh!
Went right through his hands.
Yeah, that was I couldn't tell who was out, and it looked like Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah, Wilkes.
And look, it was a pretty good throw right there. It looked like Wayne. It looked like the Wayne guy was in pretty good coverage, but just kind of misjudged the jump a little, and it.
Yeah.
And sometimes those are tough to catch. You got the guy in front of you jumps up and gets his hands.
He was kind of on his heels a little bit, backed up, and it was tough. I know he's definitely thinking about that.
So 4th and 7, we are going to go for it here. I think that's the right decision.
Yeah, good location, like what our defense is doing. Give us another shot to get a first down.
And there's a snap to Baldwin. Rolls to the right, got McKinney going deep and incomplete. Good play there by the Wayne Academy Jaguar DB. And just flushed Baldwin out of the pocket.
Yep.
And
for a second, I thought he might have had enough room, but I never really know about Braxton's acceleration if he could have got there. So it was probably a good decision to throw that up.
It was. And look, the other thing, and we've talked about this with Brady, I thought out of his break off of kind of the deep post, I thought out of his break he had
his
some
angle
separation.
Was good. Yep, his angle was good. He got a little bit of separation there, but you got to credit Wayne's guy right there, athletic, come in, made a good play on the ball too. So,
sucked that separation up as the play kept developing. And
so it's kind of it's almost like a little chess match between Brady and these guys tonight.
So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Jags off the turnover and downs. Quick hitch out to the right, and Good first down play for Wayne. That'll be 1st and 5. Good job by, looked like Algie out there on the tackle.
So you got Hayes and Tyler were out that way. So
I couldn't tell who made the tackle.
Play sound, be smart, don't miss any tackles. We don't want a reminiscent of any kind of missed tackles for huge gains on these hitches.
Yeah, 2nd and 7. So Hayes, you see they've moved Hayes up to guard the big wide receiver.
Yeah.
Really good job there, and I'm sure it was Jack Lee, and it was. He flashes everywhere.
He has a different level of physicality and motor. Just brings. When you see those hard hits, Jack is somewhere nearby.
It was good to see Garrison Warren out there. He's dinged up. He was dinged up last week with an ankle.
Talking with Coach, I know he's been very limited this week, so he's probably, they're probably going to get him in when they can, try not to do too much damage to him and limit him as best they can. But they still got to have him.
Oh, absolutely. And you see the adjustment we've made. We've circled out Hayes, but we dropped back into, somebody made a mistake there. And we dropped it. Their best receiver wide open, tried to run before he caught it, and it looked like somebody made a mistake on our side.
It was definitely a coverage bust right there. 2 guys took one of the deep threats. The underneath hitch was left wide open, and fortunately for the Cougars, one of their best guys actually dropped the ball. So bring up 4th and 7, so that'll bring out the punting unit. And again, we appreciate all the viewers. I mean, we have viewers from all across the United States, and we really appreciate it. California, we've had California viewers. We've had Arizona viewers, Utah viewers, everywhere out on the West Coast. We appreciate that viewership to come and watch our Simpson Academy Cougars as Colt Walker. If he called fair catch, that should have been a penalty. You can't wrap him up like that if he calls fair catch.
And I love it. I mean, we don't, again.
No lost yardage.
That's right. Good job by Colt.
Yeah.
And Colt's been pretty quiet tonight. Typically, he's the one making those huge plays for us offensively. I wonder.
He's going to definitely get involved here. So.
Maybe on this drive we do some sort of play action. We've seen more of Brady at quarterback. This game. I'm wondering if that's something that the coaches, obviously they saw it on film and thought they could exploit.
Yeah, they're trying some different things, trying to exploit this defense any way they can.
Handoff. Good run right there by Colson. Oh, that looked like a face mask.
Yeah. He's
calling
for it.
And no official saw it, but they sure enough got him by the face mask.
Yep.
Great run. And look, Colson heard us up here talking about him, the explosiveness. That looked pretty explosive.
He's going to show you some of his own explosives.
All right, great run there by Colson. So 1st and 10.
Another hard run.
That's exactly right.
Hang on to that ball, Jacob. Good job.
And good job by Colson to get inside of Wayne's territory to around the 37-yard line.
Hey, look, Wayne doesn't really have an answer for our running game right now.
They don't.
So I don't see why we just don't have a steady dose of that. Head coach Wayne wisely takes a timeout, give his guys a breather. They're obviously gassed here. He's pretty upset about something.
So 8 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Cougars driving 14-7 Cougars. We'll take a quick break with them and return after these messages from our sponsors.
Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee, handling home, auto, life for you and your family for over 50 years. And they are a proud supporter of Simpson Cougar football.
And we're back. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. 41 seconds to go here in the first half action. Baldwin, Wyatt, and McAlpin back beside him. And there is the handoff to Fortenberry. Cuts up the field. Flag on the play.
They're going to call holding on Eli, but I thought he had a pretty good job. I thought he was doing a pretty good job there. He was pushing him out to the right. Defender kind of tried to go back in, but I didn't see it. But again, my skewed view, may not be always
no way,
totally
Drew.
unbiased.
You're spot on. That was not holding.
Yeah, that's what we're going to go with.
So that takes us back 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 46-yard line. Thomas Jones, Brady McKinney out here to the left. Walker by himself over to the right. McKinney in motion, and the little
sweep.
Quick pitch jet sweep.
Face mask. Is that not a face mask right there?
Couldn't tell there. And that'll be a loss of 3. So that'll
kind of going backwards here,
Yeah, 2nd and 23. And, we've tried to run that play with Brady throughout the year, and it has not brought a lot. Yeah, it's not been very productive. It seems like it should be, but I don't know why it hadn't been. But 2nd and 23 here.
Brady might be better suited for like a slip screen.
Rolls to the left.
Good play right there.
Good job by McKinney. Good job by Baldwin to evade the rush. And that's a hard throw to make.
It
Running
really is.
to your left and throwing to your right.
Having to turn your hips back in order to throw that with authority, with velocity, and accurately to the sideline there. It's a very difficult throw. So great job by Braxton. Great job by Brady to reel that in. So
a 9-yard gain brings up a manageable 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. I think we need to get at least 5 yards to go for it.
Right. No negative plays here. No negative plays.
And something happened with his footwork as he was coming out.
Yeah, he got a little uneasy right there. I don't know. Not sure what we're going to do here. I'm looking at the sideline, see if we're going to punt, try to pin him, or if we're going to go for it.
And they're going. Looks like Baldwin's staying
on the field. So Cougars aggressive early offensively.
I really like that, honestly. It seems like we've got the momentum. Let's make a big play and bust this thing open. Defensively, we've been good.
I was going to say, this is a testament to what Coach Mangum really feels about his confidence in his defense right now.
There's the roll. Looking for Walker. He overshot him.
Intercept.
Just as good as a punt. Tackle him. Maybe not as good as a punt. He's back at the 40. There's a flag on the play, though. Flag on the play. It will come back from holding. So it will be a touchdown, but there's a flag.
Yeah, that's going to be half the distance. That's going to be about at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, so that'll come all the way back to, like you said, about the 10-yard line.
So, flags around the 18. So I'm looking half the distance. We should be around the 9-yard line. So I don't know if it was a block in the back. I don't know if it was a hold. But nonetheless.
It certainly looks to not be on the Cougars. It looks to be on the Jags.
You're looking at the head coach and the sideline right now. It's definitely on the Jags.
Everybody walking that long walk, and especially for the Jags who just wiped 7 off the board.
You hate it for that kid. He made an athletic play on the ball and cut it back, ran 100 yards, and now all for naught. But we're not a Jags fan, so I don't feel that bad.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah, good for us.
Good for us. Look, the Jags have played great coverage on some of those deep balls. I mean, he was right over the top of him.
Are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Are pretty good. I know they really don't lack skill guys. Their skill guys are good. Watching film this week, I've been impressed with their skill. Like I said, I think the line of scrimmage is where we can win, both offensively and defensively. Noticed that not a whole lot of running by Wayne, so kind of they're kind of thinking the same thing we do. They know they can't really win up front, so throwing those quick hitches, throwing those things, letting their skill guys get out in space and try to make something big happen.
So going to bring up 1st and 10 inside the 10, so it'll be at the 9-yard line. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the half. Shotgun for the Jags. And inside handoff.
First run, really, that I've seen.
Yep, good run there. Steps out of bounds. Steps out of bounds at around the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. So best run they've had all night.
I was going to say that's really, first run of any kind of substance. So
Jags 1st and 10 after the 12-yard gain on first down. 7 minutes and counting to go here.
Previous play gain 10 yards.
Same play. And
Hard
Cougars, great job right there. Looked like by Algie to make the stop. And look, textbook tackle there by Hayes.
Yep, really good job wrapping up, tackling, limiting that run. Gets them into 2nd and 9.5, 9 3/4.
So 2nd and 9 after the short gain. 6:40 and counting until halftime. Quick pitch out here, and it's gonna be a bad throw down at the ankles of the Jags receiver.
Yep.
And it seems like every time I think the quarterback's like, well, he just can't throw it very well. He'll throw a beautiful pass,
Right.
30 yards down the field.
Maybe
but
intermediate.
Yeah,
underneath is
inconsistent.
Probably not his forte.
Yeah,
He
inconsistent short.
Probably has a strong arm and is able to throw pretty deep balls well, but maybe struggles underneath and on those intermediate throws.
That's certainly what it has looked like in this first half.
Oh,
Again,
batted down.
deflected right there by none other than 51, Jack Lee. We've been talking about him all half.
Yep,
And
got his hands up, knocked that ball down. Got us into 4th and 10, and here we are with a chance to get the ball back. With 6 minutes left in a really good position. So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't try to come get this.
So 4th and 9.
Back deep for Simpson, number 10, Brady McKinney.
Got 2 guys back, so we might be thinking return here.
Also number 4, Cole.
Yeah, I like it. I like this. I don't want to give up any field position here.
Go ahead and catch it on the run.
Kenny gets it, and he'll catch it. And again, I still like that.
Yeah, look, me and you've talked about that for actually a couple of years now. We really like to see our kick returners, our punt returners catch the ball. Catch the ball. That's why you're back there. You're an athlete. Go ahead, catch that ball. Save us those 5-10 yards on rolls.
Because that's the ball typically that we would not be aggressive to go up and get and let it bounce, and then all of a sudden, instead of getting at the 48, we're at our own 37 or something.
Right.
So
Exactly.
Even though we didn't get a lot of yardage gained, I still like to play
that hidden yardage that we talked about. It's still probably 10, 15-yard gain.
Makes one man miss, cuts back to the opposite side of the field, and a good run to only get no gain.
Got met up early there, kicked it back, and got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down. They may have gained about half yard.
So so that'll be the water timeout here, official timeout. 6 minutes to go here in the half. We'll take a break with them and return after these words from our sponsor.
We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar Livestream. Go Cougars!
Family owned and family run, Zips Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SEA Cougar football.
And we're back. Not now, but rolls to the right. The hitch and go, and then he's going to get to the intermediate look. Intermediate progression to McKinney, who was running kind of that drag off the hitch and
drag
go.
underneath, and I really like that that combo right there.
Yeah.
Having
Colt going deep.
having that double move, and then Brady underneath. Really good combo right there.
Yeah, if you can get them moving in the different windows, you know, the progressions and the levels.
Right.
I mean, those two guys are really good players. Good job by Colson to evade the first tackler, and good job by Wayne to kind of string that out for a loss of a yard. So 2nd and 11 after the short loss. Cougars really need to score. It seems like we've been dominating the football game, and we're only up 7.
I was going to say, we feel like we've just, been on their side of the field all night. One busted play, but it's only a one-score game.
Yeah, it seems like we can't quite break through. We kind of get stuck around.
Well, I think we've
30.
had turnover on downs twice right in this area. Really need a big conversion here on this drive.
Shotgun, little swing out here to Colson, and just the timing.
Yeah, that's a difficult play. Great job by Jacob.
Yeah, good job to make
kind of reel in behind him and grab it and make some big positive yardage. So that's a big play.
And it looked like his head wasn't back when Braxton wanted it, and he kind of double clutched, and then his head caught back.
Timing was off. Braxton had to regather the ball and just threw the timing completely off, and it wasn't a good throw because Braxton couldn't quite put his whole body into it. But look, nonetheless, great job by Jacob to make a very positive play out of it. 3rd manageable.
Yeah, 7 yards on the catch and run, so 3rd and 4. McKinney now back, taking the snap at quarterback. And there's the fake and the Taysom Hill run. And just can't make it outside.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit of daylight. He was coming off the left right there. Looked like he had a little bit of daylight, kicked out further left, and actually lost a little bit of yardage.
Yeah, and we keep saying that Brady's an incredible athlete, but that burst that you need to kind of
to get away.
Yeah, to get away.
He might have saw something there, but he just couldn't quite pull away.
And eventually he'll learn to, hey, look, there's that seam. Let me hesitate like I'm going away, and let me stick it up and get all the yards I can get. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and it might be this. I mean, he's got a high football IQ, so it might be this one. He's still in at quarterback, and that will be timeout.
Yeah, I don't mind this timeout. I think this is a big play. We've turned over the ball twice right here. Let's go ahead and get a conversion.
Yep, timeout Cougars. So 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go until half. 14-7, big 4th down on the other side of this break. We'll return after these messages.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community with trusted coverage and personal service. Chris Bowen and his team are here to protect what matters most to you. We want to thank Chris Bowen for being a proud sponsor of SEA Athletics. Go Cougars. Ready for your next tailgate, outdoor event, or family get-together? Make sure you get your ice from Twice the Ice. We've got 4 convenient locations in Puckett, McGee, Mendenhall, Monticello. All are open 24/7. Our ice is made fresh on site and has never been handled, so it's clean, crisp, and ready for your cooler.
And we're back. Big 4th down here. 4th and 4 for the Cougars. Inside the 25. Baldwin at quarterback. And hands off to Fortenberry. Oh, makes one man miss. He's not going to get there, Drew.
Golly. Thought for a second he had a little seam and was going to get it. But But
And you got to give credit to Wayne. I mean,
Well,
they're bending and not breaking.
that's right. They
I
keep
mean,
bowing up, keeping their guys in the game. Like I said, I think we're the better squad, but they are playing their tails off and keeping themselves in it.
and it just seems like they are stiffening up right there on their side of the field between the 40 and the 20. That's 3 possessions in a row.
Right.
That we've turned it over on downs or through the pick on 4th down. So, but look, the Cougars defense has answered the call, and time for them to do it yet again here. So 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go here until halftime. 14-7 Cougars clinging to a touchdown lead here. Would love a pick 6. And
Wrap up,
quick
boys.
receiver screen.
Got out of it.
Golly. And he's tough to bring down. That's going to be a big play to the 50, the 40, and down around the 34-yard line of the Cougars.
They just keep attacking that, underneath, short, underneath, short, underneath, short, underneath, letting their athletes make a play.
A 45-yard run after the catch. And look, you hit it earlier. Their skill players are pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
they got a lot. It looks 7, and I would say, he's probably the second, maybe third best receiver that I say third most targeted receiver, maybe second most targeted receiver after 18. But he has shown that he's got a little bit of juice when he gets going.
Right.
Really fast. And fumbled snap. Get on it. Fumble.
Get on it, Cougars.
We pick it up. Jones picks it up.
Let's go, boys.
And that'll be a touchdown for Thomas Jones.
Thomas Jones with his touchdown right there. That's exactly what the Cougars needed right there.
And look, I don't know who did it, but somebody dove and disrupted the recovery from the quarterback. Right as he was about to get it, somebody dove and just batted it, and it bounded up, and Jones.
Phenomenal play right there by the Cougars. We were due that, just like, we've been battling, just nothing to show for it. And,
look, Jones.
Wayne gets a huge play. We answer back.
Opportunistic Thomas Jones. Again, touchdown. They're going to be celebrating in Lake Circle tonight. So, pushes the Cougars lead up to 20-7 here. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go here until the half. All G to convert the extra point. Lane with the snap. Ashmore with the hold. Off his foot, but he sneaks it in to the corner pocket. Extra point is good.
Goes down as good in the record book.
There's no doubt. So extra point good. Extends the Cougar lead to 2 touchdowns. 21-7. We'll take a quick break and return with the rest of the first half.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
Lane back to kickoff. 21-7 Cougars, and there's the pooch kick.
Right there.
And it's going
Bounce
to do
around.
its job. And we're picked up by the Wayne Academy Jags. And down around midfield. That's probably their most dangerous skill guy.
Right.
They've been looking to get it to him, and unfortunately for us, it bounced right up into his breadbasket after a really good pooch kick.
Right.
So they'll take it right at midfield to start this drive. 21-7 Cougars. 2:31 left here in the half. Credit to Paxton Lucas for keeping this scoreboard looking nice, keeping you updated on the down and distance and time. Shotgun looking this way.
Wrap up.
A
Good.
really good job there by Warren. Great job by Tyler. Textbook tackle right there. Drive off that hitch, limit him to 2 yards, and really good job there by Warren.
We'll give that guy the hitch all day. I just don't want the hitch and go.
Right. And you can tell Tyler's still giving him a little bit of cushion, but
you got to.
But if you're driving on it,
well built, he's a good-looking kid. You gotta respect it.
But look, to me, that was textbook cornerback play right there.
That's a phenomenal job by Tyler.
Handoff there to the Jack. Oh, that's a hold.
There it is.
There it was. I mean, 71 literally was dancing with McAlpin holding him while he was trying to get out of there.
I think Cannon was still going after the play, and the guy was still holding on, trying to drive block.
So that'll take them back 10 yards and wipe away a 13-yard run for the Wayne Academy Jags.
Still be second down. Second and 14.
He's going hitch and go.
Yep, deep throw going right. That's a push off. And he's out of bounds. No way they call that inbounds. He's out.
Yep, there you go. Good call. Not only did he push off, he pushed himself off into out of bounds territory. They didn't wisely.
And Wayne's begging for it, but he was a good foot out of bounds. The back of his heel hit the inbounds line. His whole entire foot was out of bounds.
Yep. And again, I mean, a stern push off.
Yeah.
Stern push off.
Yeah.
Should have been a penalty right there, but.
Well, you saw the ref kind of slipped, so.
Yeah, he may have taken his eyes off of him.
I'm glad he didn't tear his Achilles.
No, that would have been painful.
That's what it looked like. It looked like he kind of. So a minute 33.
Big play right here. Minute 30 left. Third and long. Looks like they're getting Hayes to keep underneath throw. With Tyler playing a little bit of safety. A little slant right there by 18.
Rolls to the right. He's got a little room to run, and he'll just step out of bounds at the 45.
Yep, so
that'll
4th and 5.
Yep, that'll stop the clock and manageable 4th down here. 4th and 5. Hey, look, this is a big play because if we stop them, we got a ton of time.
Yeah, huge play right here. Honestly, I know they're on their side of the ball, but if I were them, I would punt this. I'd punt this and try to pin us back. But they feel like they need to get it going. So.
4th and a long 5. Shotgun, trips to the left, single on the right. And they will decide to punt it.
Yep.
And you're right. I mean, you call that.
Yep.
Kane had a lot of time.
There's 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Swapping the ball out. That's impressive that they got that done.
They'll be able to barely get this off.
But they did, nonetheless.
They did. Walker and McKinney. And takes a jag bounce to about the 15-yard line. So good punt right there. And it'll bound out of bounds, and that's where the Cougars will start at their own 15 with a minute 18 to go.
I guess they were listening to me.
Yeah, and it was a wise decision.
It was a good. That's what you do there. You put your opponent deep with a minute 18 left. You're trying to limit any big plays, and that's a smart play.
And look, stick with us at halftime. We'll talk to SCA head of school, Mr. John Showles.
Now they got 10.
Only got 10 players, so we have something here. And fumbled. But we got on top of it, but flags everywhere.
We've talked about it before, in the day and age where we stay in the shotgun 90% of the time. When we come under center, it's almost like the opposite effect. You would get under center as a safety thing, as to be careful. Nowadays, it's kind of questionable when you get under center.
Still right now. So we've got numbers here. They only got 10 guys on the field. Well, under center here. And it looks like we might be content to take it to halftime. And good hard run, really hard run.
Too many of our big guys standing around looking right there.
Yeah, look, I was worried that we might go all the way back inside the 5 and give us trouble, but Colson made something out of nothing. Still a loss, but you're right. Every one of our bigs were standing around the 20-yard line.
Got to stay with the guys. Got to go hit somebody, stay with them, play some football.
So, look like the Cougars are content to.
There we go.
And Wayne has had the first two calls there, first 2 plays with 10 guys on the field. But it looks like we just need to take a knee. Don't even need to hand it off. We have such trouble under center. And we're going to hand it off here. And that should take us to halftime. And it will. So Cougars 21, Jaguars 7. That'll be the score going into halftime. On the other side of the break, we'll talk to Simpson Academy head of school, John Showles. We'll return after these messages from our sponsors.
Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SEA Cougar football program and the SEA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars!
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee, handling home, auto, life for you and your family for over 50 years. And they are a proud supporter of Simpson Cougar football. We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars! Family owned and family run, Zips Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SCA Cougar football. Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community with trusted coverage and personal service. Chris Bowen and his team are here to protect what matters most to you.
We want to thank Chris Bowen for being a proud sponsor of SCA Athletics. Go Cougars. Ready for your next tailgate, outdoor event, or family get-together? Make sure you get your ice from Twice the Ice. We've got 4 convenient locations in Puckett, McGee, Mendenhall, Monticello. All are open 24/7. Our ice is made fresh on site and has never been handled, so it's clean, crisp, and ready for your cooler.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
And we're back here at Wayne Academy Field in Waynesboro. We have with us a special guest tonight, halftime guest, Mr. John Shows. He's Simpson Academy's new head of school, and really looking forward to him talking about the exciting things that are happening at Simpson Academy. Mr. John, I appreciate you coming on with me and Coach Lane tonight, and thanks for having us. If you would, just give everybody a little bit of background, and then we'll kind of ask you kind of how the school's going.
Well, I want to thank you first for inviting me tonight, and it's always exciting to be under the lights on Friday night with Cougar football. So I want to thank our parents and our alumni, our community, for what they do to support our school. And at SCA, from the beginning of this school year, I say we're not just building athletes and scholars, we're building young men and women of character. And so just a little bit about me, I was born and raised in Simpson County, and went to school at Simpson Academy, 4th and 5th grade, and had 28 years in education and retired from public school. And so excited to be back home as head of school. And so one thing that I'll mention that I think has been kind of our theme this year is raising the bar, not just in athletics, but in academics and in students' lives. And so I can talk a little bit about that, just about the things that we've done to start the school year to help raise the bar. And one of the things that I'm excited about is our CCR class, which gives our students real opportunities to hear from community leaders and business leaders and professionals about what life looks like after school. And it's inspiring to me to see our students connect the dots between learning in class and how this can apply in the real world.
Absolutely, Coach. I think that's a wonderful thing, and bringing some practical real world situations. I know you've brought in, had some guests come in and speak to these guys or speak to these students, and I think that's going really well. So that's a really exciting thing. Ms. Shows, what do you think of you're coming out of public school, you're coming into Simpson? What do you think of all the tradition and pageantry? I know you're from around here, and just a stone's throw away from Martinville. So how do you feel about coming back and with all these the rich athletic and academic traditions here?
Well, I will mention this. Last week was homecoming. And so Miss Ellie Stewart, who I haven't gotten to know her real well, but I know her story, and I was so excited to see her crowned queen, and just some of the things that have impacted her life and other students. And she was on the front page of the McGee Courier this week, and that was always something that when I was growing up, you want to be on the front page, and,
right.
And she was focused there. And then homecoming at Simpson is just a great thing because it brings our alumni back. It connects our younger students with our older students, and it just shows to me that we have one big family at SCA. And so I was excited to see that tradition. The other tradition that is new for me that I think is something that builds community and support is our ride-arounds on Friday and
Yes.
pep rallies and those things. So
Yes.
all of those are just things that connect our community with our school.
Yeah, I think you really hit the nail on the head. You know, when I first came to Simpson, one of the first things I thought was, this doesn't feel like work. This just feels like home. It feels like family. Everybody has real close relationships. A lot of our parents are involved with our school and a lot of community support. So I definitely can relate to you on that because I do feel that same way. I do feel that we have a very tight-knit group of folks, and we do have that rich tradition. So, talking about tradition, let's look forward. What are some things that you're looking forward to in the future? You talk about raising the bar and moving forward, and in education, you're always, if you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. So, talk a little bit about kind of what you're thinking, moving forward for Simpson.
Well, one thing that I look forward to is the continuation of some of our seasons in athletics that are already going on right now. Our softball team is doing really well. Mm-hmm. Our cross-country team is doing really well. Our boys and girls, Lily Overby, Thomas Martin, Denver Carter, Jaden Smith, Layla Warren, all of them in cross-country are finishing in the top 10 and every time they run.
Right. And all of those
it's just I look forward to seeing how that progresses. And
yep.
Softball, you got Jada Smith, Kylan Chisholm, Mallory Duncan, Danny Cooper as seniors that I said the other day, I said I wish I had them more than 1 year.
Right.
Because of their leadership and what they're doing. And,
yep.
Of course, cheer and dance, Kinley Boyd, Mallory Bush, Sophie Groves, Marley Welch, Ellie Stewart, Maggie Shivers, Madeline McDonald. There's so many all-stars.
Right.
And I said, I don't know all these students real well, but what I'm getting to know is that they're not just great athletes, they have great character. That's exactly I'm excited to see that in the future, to see what they do.
That's exactly right. All of those kids you mentioned, just excellent representatives of Simpson Academy. And it is a joy to be around these kids. They're a lot of fun to be a part of that educational growth and journey. So I definitely agree with you there. That is certainly a joy to see and exciting for our future of athletics and in all phases.
And volleyball, I haven't been around volleyball a lot. And so just some of the students there, Caroline East, Avery and Addison, Barry and Gigi Grubbs and Olivia Monk, I've watched them play.
Yep.
And the same kind of thing I see out there is just competitive spirit and just good character from those students. And I do want to mention something else that we got going on right now that I really am excited about, and I hope that our students get involved like they did last year, is our Fight Against Cancer event that's going on. So each student that gives $1 will get a paw print to put in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
And our cheerleaders are selling those right now through Wednesday. And then by the pep rally next week, we'll be able to announce how much we've raised for Blair Batson and St. Jude. And had the opportunity to visit St. Jude a few years ago when I was in North Mississippi, and the work that they do
it's
for
God's
children,
work for sure.
It is. And so I hope that our students and our community will get involved. I'm shooting for a goal of $10,000. That's a big goal. I really think that
we've got
if we all come together, we can raise that.
A good group of folks, and I think that's certainly attainable, and we'll certainly be pushing hard for that as well. So that's also exciting to know, and I know we have a generous group of folks in our Simpson family, so that would be a great thing to try to obtain there.
And I also want to give a shout out. A lot of times elementary, you kind of is on the back burner sometimes, but I was able to read it with several of the students in several different grades, and the importance of that foundation and reading in those early grades, it just can't be understated. And with you, Coach Drew, and what you're doing down there, and with those teachers that are providing that strong foundation for our students, that's so important for the future of our school. And what I'm seeing down there is just exciting. I see kids learning and teachers not only pushing our students and helping them learn, but also the way they care about the kids.
They do, and and as an administrator, and I'm gonna definitely get on a soapbox here. When you have a really good staff, a really caring staff, they make your job so much easier. And I can't say enough how committed and how caring and how hardworking my elementary staff is, and they're always trying to create fun and unique ways for these kids to learn and grow and to enjoy school. So, they always are pushing these kids each and every day, and these kids love to come to school. And you're talking about the reading to these young ones. If you ever are down, if you're ever sad, you go visit these young ones and greet and talk with them, and they will brighten your day in a hurry. They are just so much joy to be around.
And I'd be remiss not to mention that the organizations like the Alumni Association and the Cougar Cubs that come together and support our schools, our teachers, our students. Just recently, and I'm not going to go through all the projects, but just recently our Alumni Association, and I think Coach Drew, you were a big part of this, getting those speakers at the football field.
Yes,
just
sir.
Sounded really good to hear that at halftime with our dance team, our cheerleaders, and
It is
our PA. It just really sounded really good.
It just brings it up to another level. When they first put them in, I got to go, do a sound check, and it just sounds like a whole new stadium. So we are so grateful that we do have a caring group of caring organizations that care about our school and wanting to see it progress. And I am very grateful to the Alumni Association for helping me get that going.
Well, I'm not at the game tonight, but I'll say this. When Thomas Jones picked up the football, I think I ran all the way across my living room.
Yeah, this press box was shaking too.
So that was exciting to see that.
Yeah, that's one thing you'll know about this press box. We are unashamedly biased. We cheer just as hard as anybody, and sometimes our play-by-play and commentary pays for it, but we're just as big as fans as anybody. So we were jumping up and down, having a great time too. So we got a really good second half coming up. I think it's going to be. I think Cougars are going to firmly take control and finish this out with a win.
Well, I want to thank you again. Thank both of y'all for having me on tonight, and I appreciate the chance to share some of the great things that's happened at SCA. And I just want to wish our Cougars the best in the second half, and let's finish strong. And go Cougars and raise the bar for that second half.
Absolutely, Coach. Mr. Shows, we really appreciate you coming on. Our school's in great hands with you, and look, don't be shy about calling in. This could be a game night.
He's messed up now. He's already done it one time. We're going to have to definitely get him back on the air again.
That's right. So, but look, Mr. Shows, we appreciate it. Appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing all the good work continue throughout the school year. And it's a really exciting time here at Simpson Academy. And go Cougars.
All right. Thank you. Go Cougars.
Thank you, Mr.
All
Jones.
right. Thank you. Bye-bye. And we'll take a quick break, and we will bring you second half action right after these messages.
We need our boy Coop up here telling
Come
us.
see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SCA Cougar football program and the SCA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars!
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee, handling home, auto, life for you and your family for over 50 years. And they are a proud supporter of Simpson Cougar football.
We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars!
Family owned and family run, Zips Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SCA Cougar football.
And we're back. I lied to you guys after Mr. Showles talked. I thought we were going straight back to football, but we're not. We got enough time to get Coop, in the nest with Coop here. Stats, game 4, first half. What you got for us, Coop? Cooper Powell.
Pretty good game overall. I mean, we got 149 offensive yards.
Nice.
So far, got 2 rushing touchdowns, one by Jake Colson and one by, I think it was Braxton Baldwin.
Yes, good.
And Wayne's got a little bit less with 129. We've done a good job of containing the rush, only 2 yards per carry. And the big plays, obviously, Thomas Jones, fumble recovery. I think it's about 80-yard fumble recovery on that one. So if we just continue to play good offense, shut them down on defense, I think we'll win this game pretty comfortably.
Coop, I couldn't have said it better myself. Much appreciative on the stats for halftime. Hey, we're going to come out and do kind of the same thing, don't you think?
I think that'll work pretty good.
I like it. Cooper Powell again, stats, unquestionably the best stat guy that we've ever had down there. And we really appreciate it, Coop. We look forward to Lamar pregame and Lamar halftime stats.
For sure.
Go
Thanks.
Cougars, baby.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community with trusted coverage and personal service. Chris Bowen and his team are here to protect what matters most to you. We want to thank Chris Bowen for being a proud sponsor of SCA Athletics. Go Cougars. Ready for your next tailgate, outdoor event, or family get-together? Make sure you get your ice from Twice the Ice. We've got 4 convenient locations in Puckett, McGee, Mendenhall, Monticello. All are open 24/7. Our ice is made fresh on site and has never been handled, so it's clean, crisp, and ready for your cooler.
For over over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
And we're back with second half action here as the Cougars are going to get the second half football first. 21-7 is your score.
I think this is going to be we said off air that fumble recovery for a touchdown by Thomas was a game-defining play. I think this drive is also going to have a pretty good gauge on the rest of the half.
End over end, bounces, Walker picks it up, and the Cougars will start at their own 30-yard line after an 8-yard return. So 1st and 10 from the 30. The Cougar offense will take the field. McKinney to the short side. Walker to the far side. Shotgun. Low snap. Gets a handoff to Fortenberry, and he's stuffed at the line. Maybe a yard loss.
We got to do a better job up front right there. We're just staying with our blocks. Credit their guys for busting through, but I think we are better up front. I've said it numerous times this game.
The low snap can throw off your timing.
It does. It throws off. It turns a dive into a counter almost. You're having a stutter step and change direction.
And same play. Same play other side, and it's going to be close to a first down. Colson running hard, and, Colson has had a few good runs tonight. He really looks really bursty and athletic.
He heard us talking about that acceleration difference, and he's really shown it. A couple of really big, hard runs. I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to him on this.
So same formation, and that's what it looks like. Same play to Colson, and another 8-yard run up to close to midfield to the 48-yard line. It'll be a new first down for the Cougars.
Colson gains another Simpson first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 48.5-yard line. Same formation. Wouldn't be surprised by the same run. Same run to the other side by Fortenberry, and he's got a little bit of room right there up to around the 46-yard line. And so Cougars into Jags territory. Drew, I don't know about you, but I feel like even though we got beat, the score last week was not indicative at times of how we played. I still feel like we're getting better every game. We really are.
You could go back to four plays last week, 2 pick sixes, 2 busted coverages on 12. That's 28 points right there. But the heartbreaker was the fumble before we were able to score. So you could even go on and say that was probably a loss of a touchdown.
So close to a first down there. So 3rd and 1. Hand off to Colson. They like that play. Oh, he fumbled it. Colson got stood up and he fumbled it, and it looks like Wayne's going to get on top of it. And they just held him up and stripped it.
Yeah.
He was trying to get more yardage.
You can't fault him for trying hard. You just got to re-secure the ball, especially when you're held up like that, that they will attack that with, helmets, with hands. But you hate that. You hate, he's having such a good drive right there. We're kind of relying on him. Jaguars were on their heels a little bit, so let's hope that nothing comes of it right here. We can get the ball back.
It looks like Wall coming out as the defensive end here with Harper and Jack Lee. Linebackers, you got Jones, McAlpin, Colson. In the slots, Barry and Algie.
Yep. You got Colt playing safety.
Nations and Warren to round it out here starting the second half. 5 wide here. Empty backfield. Quick pitch out there to the outside. Little slot screen. And that's been an effective play for him.
Yeah, it's a good play call against the style of defense that we run. We have a lot of second-level guys. We had one guy come up, one missed tackle, and then it's a huge gain. So it's a low-risk, high-reward play for a team, especially a team like Wayne, who seems to kind of have, some struggles on the front, but also has some skill guys. So put it out in their hands, out in space, and allow your guys to make some plays.
So same formation. And their skill guys are pretty impressive. There's going to be the quick pitch there to number 7. He cuts back, makes one man with miss, and he's got some room. This could be trouble. Somebody make a play, and he's going to be gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Right.
And we could see it Foreman when he cut back. He just had a ton of green grass.
Our guys all kind of swarmed over there to the right side, and then he made a cut. He used his acceleration. There was just nobody there.
And I hate to say this. I hate to put this in the air right now, but right now this is the formula to get beat by a team that's not quite as good as us.
Turning the ball over, touchdown result of the turnover. Not able to capitalize on really good field position in the first half. We should really have about 2 or 3 more touchdowns than we do.
Right.
So Wayne hanging around. Again, not as good as us, but playing with a lot of emotion, a lot of high intensity. That's a big play right there.
Yeah, huge play. Blew it up right there. Looked like Colson got in there and blew up that extra point attempt. So that is a huge play, and he did. Just streaking, blocked the extra point. Maybe Hayes got a hand on it as well. Off that edge, both of those guys shot out of a cannon and got their hands on it to keep basically to keep it to where they've got to now do a TD and a 2-point conversion.
Right.
So a huge play, like you said.
Yeah, that is a really big play, especially knowing, the kicking game. I think we obviously have the edge in our punt, kickoff, and extra point. So that is a huge play in my mind. Looks like they're going to pooch it over to our right.
Look, this is a big possession for us right here. We come out, we have great field position, we're marching down the field, and then all of a sudden, turnover, 2 plays later, touchdown.
Yep.
And Barry Fair catches it at around the 25-yard line.
Yep.
And, Drew, my question is, if you got landmarks right there with Wilkes, instead of fair catching that ball going backwards, let the guy behind you come get it.
The second-level guy does not need to go back.
Right.
If it's over your head, you've got guys behind you who are quicker or speedier. And
they're there for a reason.
They're exactly right. They're there for a reason.
For the reason.
Don't go back on your heels. When it's kicked over your head, it's either going to do one of 2 things. He's going to either pick it up or it's going to go out of bounds.
And it starts us off, and I understand why Wilkes did it right there.
Well, sure, that's a reactive, and I get it. But that's just something that, when you look at film, that's something that you'll need to make a point of.
Hand off to Colson for a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line, our worst starting field position of the night. Yep. So Cougars really need to sustain a good drive here. It can be long or quick as long as we score the football.
Just need a score. Just need to get in a score. just don't turn the ball over. Play clean. Have a clean drive here.
Drops it back, looking at the inside post.
There he is. We've been looking for him.
No doubt. And great route, great pass by Baldwin, and there's that connection.
Yep.
I mean, he really stuck his foot in the ground.
I was going to say, you could see the confidence in that. He knew exactly where Colt was going to be. Colt broke on that, and there was just a tight window, and he hammered it.
And I'm continued to be impressed with Colt's just ability to catch the football, his athleticism, just his high football IQ, frankly. I mean, he's just
He's turned into a playmaker for us. He's a valuable asset on both sides of the ball, and I'm glad to see him develop into the ball player that he has become.
So 1st and 10, handoff to Fortenberry. Really good run.
Good running right there.
That's one of his better runs of the night. Picks up 5-6 yards on the play. Yep. So bring up 2nd and a long 5.
I want to say 5. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 right on it. Not even long. 2nd and 5.
Might be a 4 3/4.
Yep, you're right.
A short 5.
So 2nd down here. Walker and McKinney split out wide. A little bit of motion to the other side.
Steady dose of some run right here.
And handoff to
just
Fortenberry.
Still a little too much. It's a little inconsistent up front right now in this half. Getting a little too much penetration right there.
And, that's where you see the difference between Fortenberry and Colson. Colson
probably churns a little bit out of that.
Doesn't necessarily go down on that initial contact, yards after contact. And Fortenberry runs hard. He's just a little bit lighter in the booty than Colson. And so he still runs super hard, but just doesn't have as much thump.
Right.
So 3rd and 6. Hitch and go up top. Good coverage. And really good catch, but going to be out of bounds. Really good coverage to play that sideline and just push him, pinch him over there. And you got to credit Wayne Academy's back 7. They have done a tremendous job all night.
Yep.
And brings
Believe it
up
or not,
4th.
this is our first punt of the night. Hadn't talked about our specialists in detail, but we've got Hayes Algie kicking our extra points and field goals. JD's with the kickoffs, and obviously doing the long snapping. And of course, we have Jack Ashmore.
We need a good one from Jack here.
Good snap.
Need one of his good ones.
Good line drive.
Really good.
Roll, boys. Roll. Stop it. Don't let it go forward.
Touch it. And we'll take that down at the 25-yard line.
Yep.
So
good. That's it. Hey, I will take that. That's a good driving kick to kind of flip the field a little bit.
A 31-yard punt, no return.
Puts them in probably one of their worst field positions of the night.
Yeah, minus the interception.
Right.
And flag. You're exactly right. And so we'll have another special guest here at the end of the 3rd quarter. State championship coach Winston Mullins, typically been on this coaching staff for ages, but his son at Samford University playing offensive line. Representing the Simpson Academy Cougars at a high level.
He's traveling tonight. I know if it wasn't for Crosby, he'd be here with us. He is a Cougar super fan. I get all my tidbits of information. If you want to know something, Coach Mullins definitely knows it. But they're, Crosby. This is a good segue. Crosby is playing with Samford. They're playing Western Carolina tomorrow. So Coach Mullins is in Asheville.
Okay,
North Carolina. They play at 1:30 tomorrow.
And do we have a beat on our other Division I?
We do.
Football player Matt Adcock.
Memphis will be playing Arkansas at 11. So that's going to be an interesting matchup.
That's a big game.
Yeah.
Quick catch!
That might got it off the bounce.
Oh yeah, touchdown! It looked like it hit off Tata's foot. Popped up, and Hayes got it for a touchdown.
Fantastic heads-up play right there. That's unbelievable.
And, man, all of a sudden the momentum has shifted and how the turntables
Phenomenal
have turned.
play right there. How the turntable.
So a reference to The Office,
Yeah,
if anybody
okay.
has never seen that.
People who haven't watched The Office think we're not very bright.
So huge turn of events here in Waynesboro, Mississippi.
Man, what a phenomenal heads-up play right there.
As Algie picks it off the deflection from Warren and walks it in 25 yards for the touchdown. And just what we needed in the second half after Wayne Academy went down the field and scored a TD.
So Hayes gets all 7 right there.
So Cougars add with a pick 6, 28-13, 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go until half. We'll take a quick break after these messages.
Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SEA Cougar football program and the SEA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars!
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
And we're back, and Coach Lane mentioned this off air, and we should have said it last week. We do have another college football player, a freshman this year at Itawamba Community College, Chance Funches. I coached Chance in basketball, an elite athlete, a freak athlete, and he's actually playing football at Itawamba and basketball. So,
and a good kid.
Itawamba 2-2 on the year. Upset East Mississippi last night.
Yep.
And,
they'll be playing Mississippi Delta next week on the 25th.
Chance, you hit it on the head. Chance, great kid, and got a bright future ahead. Hard worker, I'm following him big time because he's one of my guys that played basketball that brought us a state championship, a couple of them, and more so than that, just a great kid and a hard worker.
Yeah. Always fun to be around and just always so polite.
His dad on the sideline for the 16th year as a Cougar. Coach Chaucer Funches, one of my closest friends, and a ton of respect for Chance and his father.
Miller Davis shaking up right there, got up on his own power and was able to get off the field. Just wanted to mention that. He was down for a second, but he seemed okay.
And, Drew, when is the last time, and we'll ask Coach Mullins, I bet he don't have this stat, but he could.
I don't know. You say it on air, he'll give him time.
When was the last time that we had 2 defensive TDs and a special teams TD in a game? Because that's what we have tonight. Kick return by McKinney.
That's a good question.
Fumble recovery by Thomas.
Fumble recovery.
And then pick 6 by Hayes.
Yep.
We had I had a text message from, and I'll give him credit because he just asked a question. Austin Payne, Coach Kim Payne's husband, and he's full of some knowledge as well. Simpson Academy graduate. And there's
let's pick that. Oh, that's just a
up
good
for
play.
grabs, and really thought we had an opportunity to pick it. Another Cougar playing college football.
Devin Drennan. Big O lineman, plays for Colin, does a good job. Another really good kid.
That's right, Wolfpack in the house.
Yep.
Love some Colin.
Yep.
Unbelievable lineman here, played both ways for the Cougars a couple of years ago, and just a big athletic kid. That family's athletic, and want to wish them luck. I think they beat Jones last night 31-20. The ball pops up. We need to wrap up. Good job by Barry and a host of Cougars to pull Chambers down. Minimal gain. to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yep.
Right at midfield.
So a lot of Cougars playing, at the next level. Always good to see. Always fun to watch them, progress, move on, and accomplish some big things.
Absolutely. And look, that's just football. We got a lot of guys scattered throughout, playing multiple sports at the next level. Pressure by Wall forces him out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it.
Wrap up.
Calpin gets him.
And that's really good pursuit by both Cannon and Harper. Harper actually took a really good angle right there once he, made his way through. The guy rolled out. Harper took an angle and was able to limit the run.
Absolutely. Great pursuit right there from Big 62.
Yeah, it looks like we got some
there is a flag on the play. And it looks like it is going to be on Wayne Academy, and it will be.
They're backing up already.
Yep, a hold on Wayne, so we'll replay the down, so it'll be 2nd and 19.
And we get some of those penalties because we call them effort plays. When you are just giving full effort and you just out-hustle the guy in front of you, you can create some of those penalties. And I feel like that's what we had right there. Wayne looks, they look a little flat, a little defeated right now. We need it's time to put, the foot down and finish this up.
Trips, and there's a flag. Not sure what the flag was.
Maybe we
got to be.
It's either false start or we lined up.
Yeah, lined up in the neutral zone. So
come on, guys.
Yep.
Gotta do better than that. You know where the ball's at. It's not moving.
Unforced error right there by the Cougars. So 2nd and now 14.
I say still pin your ears back, keep it contained. This guy likes to roll out. He likes to roll out to his right a good bit. Keep everything in front. He's looking for
rolls to the right. Jones got him. Almost. Look, Jones with the quarterback hit. And look, that was close to a strip sack. I mean, if he gets him at not the shoulder but the elbow.
Millisecond earlier, and it is his ball game right there. I mean, that was a phenomenal play right there. You see Thomas, he's hyped up. Thomas is one of those high motor guys.
He is, very much so.
High intensity, high energy guy. A lot of fun to coach and a lot of fun to watch.
A lot of toughness there for Jones. And look, another high IQ athlete, knows what he's supposed to do and executes it at a high level a lot of the time, all the time. Mm-hmm. So going to bring up a long 3rd and 14 for the Jags. Yeah. Same thing.
Keep contained. Don't let this guy run for a first down. That's all. Don't let him run for a first down.
Brewer keeps in the pocket, and that's going to be a incomplete pass. Good coverage there by Hayes Algie. Yep. And so that'll bring up 4th and 14, and it looks like Wayne will punt it.
I hate to bring attention to this because I know it'll affect you, but you have been saying Hayes' name correctly the last 2 games.
Well, last game I made a concerted effort. Well, 2 games ago, I was listening back. Who was I listening to? I was listening back to, I don't know, somebody called him Algie. And I said,
like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, I said, that's not right. So after the and heck, I think I've been calling him Algie since he was 11 years old. So it was hard for me to break that habit. But I think you've been sticking it in my head so long that
have we been working on it?
Yeah, so now we're good to go. Old habits die hard, but I think it's dead now. Though.
Like you said, you have made a concerted effort.
Yes.
I'm trying just not to die in here tripping over this wire.
My name's been mispronounced so many times for so many years. I think
it shouldn't be though.
It really shouldn't. But
it shouldn't be.
But good gosh, it is. Shotgun, hand off to Fortenberry.
There's something wrong with you if you can't pronounce my name. So
there's no doubt about that.
It's
easy.
Single syllable words.
2nd and 9.
Clock running. We're down to 3:43. 25 seconds on the clock. You know, this Cougars may not be in any kind of hurry right here. Got a commanding lead right now, 2-touchdown lead. Maybe trying to create some kind of methodical drive here. Split back. Handoff.
Handoff to Colson. And, looked like maybe close to a late hit right there, but they're going to let it go. And Colson up to the 20-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 1, a minimal gain there. So it'll be 3rd and 8.
Yep. Again, shouldn't be in a rush right here. Wouldn't snap it, at least another 15 seconds.
.240 and counting, getting the play from Coach Mangum.
This is minuscule, but I think we need to work on our...
Going deep to McKinney. And intercepted. Intercepted by the Jags. Up to the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, and down to around the 11-yard line. And that's where they get knocked out of bounds. And golly, we just quite put them away, Drew.
No, we can't.
Dadgummit.
Credit the Jaguars for keep fighting. And 18, he is just a phenomenal athlete. He's been all over the place, and he's making us pay.
And that would have been
kind of missed throw.
And that right there would have been a tough play to make. I mean, he was double covered and just a non-existent window to get in there to Brady. And credit 18. Look, good coverage and a great catch over the shoulder.
Absolutely. I know a lot has happened, but since my last conversation here, but prior to that, I was saying that I think we need to work on our hard count a little bit better, a little more theatrical. Good hard hit right there.
Yeah, good job by Hayes, and this might be Hayes' best game. He's continually gotten better.
He's really played hard. Last year he didn't play. I was really excited to have him back as not just kicking too, but. Being out here defensively, he is a hard worker. He cares a lot, and you can see each week he is getting more and more game speed, more and more knowledgeable, knowing kind of aware of what's going on.
Well, he's a big kid, and he's athletic. He can play both the slot and touchdown.
It's more of the same. It's more of the same. It's more of the same. Throwing it out there, make a man miss.
Yep. It's been Wayne's formula all night against our defense, and
just can't put them away, like you said. They've how many? This is 21 point or 20 points roughly right now. 2 of these touchdowns are off our turnovers.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to go for 2 here and not have any suspense for later.
Right.
So we'll hopefully we'll stand tall here.
Yep.
And get a stop. This is a huge play in the football game.
I think honestly, it's probably more of the same. You put it out in space and just see if your guy can make a touchdown. So we got to really be firm in our tackles, be sure-handed, and not let anything get past us.
And there you're right.
Oh, it wasn't there.
Covered. He's going to run it outside. He doesn't have it, and he gets in. Stretches over and gets in for the 2-point, and that brings the score back to within a touchdown, 28-21 Cougars. And we got a ball game here, folks. We'll take a quick break for our sponsors and return for the rest of the third quarter action.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
Better be safe than sorry.
All right,
we're back. And a little pooch kick. McKinney's going to get it. Dangerous as a kickoff returner. We need a bust one here. And good job of tackling and holding those lanes by Wayne. and you can tell they've been reinvigorated.
It's new. It's a new game, not only in the scoreboard, but in the emotions and in the intensity that Wayne originally started off with. Went away in the start of this third quarter, and it's brought right back.
And, I felt like, I think the mood of the entire stadium field was that, it's over.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden.
Turn it over and
that's right.
But back in it.
Shotgun, hand off to Colson, and he'll get a yard. The dirty little secret is we haven't really been able to move the football.
We really haven't.
I mean, we've had some chunk plays, but we have not been. I mean, I'd love to get Cooper up here to see in the second half what we're averaging per carry.
I'd love to see what our second half stats are for sure. But likewise, you look at the scoreboard, our points are from some defensive and special teams play.
Right.
That's
exactly right.
Again, Cougars not in a hurry. Trying to make it methodical, trying to slow down some of that Wayne momentum.
Hand off to Fortenberry. And
they're just getting way too much penetration right now.
Yeah,
I thought we were having an edge up front early in the half, early in the game. It seems to be the tide has kind of turned there. We're just allowing these guys to rush through here. So we need our big boys up front to step up and play with some intensity.
Yeah, we have been getting dominated at the line of scrimmage this quarter for sure. Colson and Fortenberry have really not had anywhere to go. Colson's made some things out of nothing a couple of times, but for the most part, we're handing off and they're hitting us.
Yep, see right there.
Fumble, and Wayne's going to get on it. Nope, we might have got back on it. I think we did. Holy cow, we got lucky. Oh, we're so fortunate. Man, that looked like Wayne was on top of it. It just squirted out. Those big guys aren't used to touching the football.
Right.
And it popped out, fortunately for us. Gives us an opportunity to punt the football and hold them. But that's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter as the momentum has shifted. And on this side, it's 28-21 Cougars. On the other side, we're going to come back with Coach Winston Mullins to give his assessment about where we are and what this fourth quarter is going to look like. We'll take a quick break and return with Coach Mullins.
Come see Dylan Sanford and all the wonderful people at Assured Partners in McGee, handling home, auto, life for you and your family for over 50 years. And they are a proud supporter of Simpson Cougar football.
All right, we're back. We're back here with Coach Mullins. Coach, good for you to be with us tonight. We really appreciate it, and we'd love your assessment as we go into the fourth quarter.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me on. Like I say, I'm navigating through Asheville, North Carolina right now. So trying to get back to my hotel room. But I've been watching the game, and y'all are spot on. I mean, we had all the momentum in the world, and just a big turnover right there at the end of the third quarter, and they punch it in, and it's going to be a dogfight. I mean, we're gonna have to grit up right here in the fourth quarter.
I think you're right, Coach. That the turnovers last week kind of really were exploited by Columbia, and we're kind of seeing some of that happen again tonight. I think 14 points out of that 21 are off turnovers, and Josh mentioned earlier, we're having a little bit of trouble moving the football right now.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier. I just heard you on the broadcast, Drew. You were right. We were dominating up front, and it seems like, I don't know if we've gotten tired or exactly what's happened, or if Wayne caught a second wind after a couple big plays, but it's like we're in trouble. far as trying to stop penetration and stuff.
Yeah, they're meeting us in the backfield last few times on offensive drives. So I really would like to see our guys hold on to those blocks.
And go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry. Let me get through it.
Go ahead, Josh.
You're good. Punt, caught at the 40, down to the 40, and then knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line, 33-yard line. And Wayne Academy's in business. We have really, really got to do something to stifle this momentum here.
Well, what I was going to say right before that is, man, we just avoided disaster right there with that fumble.
Yeah,
I mean,
we did.
Like y'all were saying on the broadcast that Wayne had it, we had it. I mean, it was like a, hot potato down there trying to figure out who was going to get it.
Yeah, and look, I don't really like our energy right now. I don't like the way we look, and I know our defense has got to be tired. We've put a lot on them tonight.
Yeah, they have. They've taken a lot of snaps.
So Wayne here
and
starting on that 30.
And we're banged up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll get this first down play. So first down here. Good job by the Cougar front. Looked like Jack Lee was the first guy to hit him. Barry cleaning it up with Thomas Jones. And, Coach, you've been here, done that. You were on the staff last year. You've been on the staff for a long, long time as a head coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. You've worn every hat in the book. In your estimation, in your opinion, what do you do here? What do you say? Is it just a motivation deal, or is it X's and O's, something that you see? I mean, what's your thoughts as we get down the stretch here?
The main thing about the game
Coach,
right now
touchdown, Wayne.
Go ahead, Coach.
Go ahead, Coach.
Well, the main thing about right now is, and like you just said, it's a touchdown. I mean, we were ahead. I mean, this is a huge extra point. Was that number 7 that scored?
Not 18, just over the top on McKinney. They've tried to hit that a couple of times, been successful, and he just high-pointed the football at the corner of the end zone and caught it for a touchdown. A good place football, and he came down with the jump ball like he did in the first quarter.
Well, right now the problem is this is a snowball, and
I was thinking quicksand. I was thinking quicksand. You're right. Snowball is probably a better analogy, and you would know better than any of us. But I think it's more of a mental thing right now. You got to get them back in the game mentally to handle this adversity.
Kick is no good on the extra point.
Huge.
Yep, so we are clinging to a 1-point lead, but, man, it seems like the momentum, if you're playing NCAA college football, the stadium's shaking, the momentum is all on Wayne. So,
and that's what I was going to say right there before they scored is right now we're ahead. The worst thing could have happened is us being tied. So, right. We came out now. We're still ahead.
Yeah, we're still in the lead. We're getting the ball back. I think, if I'm Coach Mangum here, I'm talking about mental toughness and execution. Just execute your job, finish the play, and do what you're supposed to. Because the same team go ahead, Coach.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say the same team that came out here and steamrolled in the first half, it's the same team that's still out here. You just got to remember it.
Yeah. And what we probably need to do right here, and like I say, Coach Mangum is a phenomenal coach, had the privilege of coaching with him for several years. We probably need to go back too tight, go back to the 2-back set, and just pound at them a little bit and see if we can. If we can't, then, we may have to do something else. But we need to run some clock.
Right. You're exactly right.
And just try to punch out some first downs. And, if we stick one on them and get the extra point, then the worst we can be is tied.
Right.
Jones with the return. He's up to around the 40-yard line, so about a 20-yard return for Thomas Jones. And that's where the Cougars will start here, first down from their own 40. Really good field position, best field position we've had
in a while.
So hopefully we can do something with it. Coach, I think that's pretty a spot-on take right there. Let's see if we get back to that and and try to grind out a few first downs, grind this clock down, and maybe bust one here.
Yeah.
Well, before we start the series right here, y'all were talking about Matt and Crosby earlier. Matt and them got a big-time game tomorrow on primetime ABC against Arkansas in the
Colson,
Liberty Bowl.
Coach Colson, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Hang on to the ball.
Down around the 6-yard line, a massive run of 55 yards down inside the 5. The Cougars are back in business. Coach, I hated to interrupt you there, but please start back with Adcock. They have a massive matchup tomorrow.
SEC opponent.
Well, that was a huge play for the Cougars. That's what the doctor ordered.
There's no
Exactly right.
doubt. No doubt. We got to punch this thing in here, and like you said, you're exactly right. We went to the ground. We finally busted one. Hopefully we can find pay dirt here over the next couple of plays. So first and goal from the 5.
Yeah,
Colson in. Coach, that's going to be close.
And they haven't called it yet, but it's
Inside
really
the
close.
1. Inside the 1-yard line at the half-yard line, 4.5-yard carry.
Not
That's
upset
okay.
with that. Yeah, I'm not upset with that. That chews up some more clock. Let's slow that momentum down that Wayne had. Hold on to that ball just a little bit longer.
I would love for us to have a bigger guy be able to do the tush push. I mean, we got Braxton, we got Brady, both a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I know we like to do it. I think that's probably what we're going to do here. We just need a push from the line to kind of initiate that. Oh, it looked like we got it. It's going to be close.
Yeah, come on, there it is. There it is,
Signal
touchdown.
yet. Touchdown Cougars. Touchdown Cougars. Huge response for the Simpson Academy Cougars to go back up. 7 points pending the extra point.
We haven't mentioned it probably since the league game, but these are some fighting kids. They have a lot of heart, a lot of grit, and they get after it, and they don't quit, and we're seeing that right now.
Well, you said it. They're representing the S.
That's exactly right, Coach.
I mean, that's all you need to know. They're representing, excuse me, but no, they're representing the S right there. I mean, you love to see it.
Snap, hold, kick is up and good. So Cougars respond, go 60 yards on 3 plays. There's a flag, and it looks like a little extracurricular activity there, but it will not take the points off the board, and the Cougars will be up 8.
Yep.
And let's wait for the penalty flag.
Yes, sir.
Here.
He got it.
So let's see here what the penalty is. And
haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, hadn't seen anything quite yet. Sly, stay on the
That's going to be something after the play.
Yeah, I agree. It's something after the play. Let's see where he's at.
And, yep, unsportsmanlike.
It's big right there.
Yep, unsportsmanlike on Wayne.
We might be able to kick this out of. Oh, are they calling it on us too? Is it offset? Our way.
I think they were just pointing like it'll be on the kickoff.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not.
I wasn't paying. I started looking at our guys, and then I saw him point. So I didn't know if I missed it.
Yep. There we go.
But I think we try to.
We've had so many ebbs and flows in this game. You know, the Thomas Jones pickup, the Hayes Algie pickup. I mean, there's, the interception by Wayne, the long play by Wayne. This series right here is the game. If we can stop them right here, I think we'll win the ball.
I think you're right too, Coach. Time is becoming a factor. There's been some haymakers thrown right here. I think we are better suited for the late rounds, if you will. Obviously, we get to kick the ball in really good position right here. So.
The question I have for you guys, and Coach Green just said something about it. You get this great position. Do you try onside kick right here, or you just kick it out of the back of the end zone?
I think we kick a touchback.
I would agree with Drew.
I think we go for touchback. It doesn't look like JD's lining up for a deep kick.
But hey, I've coached with Coach Green. We kick it on the side of Coach Green.
There's going to be the touchback.
And it did, into the end zone for a touchback. Yeah, look, when he said it, I like that mentality. Let's stay aggressive. Let's hit it off somebody's chest.
That's Sean Payton-esque.
Yeah.
I was Green defensive coordinator in junior high for years. Don't think he won't throw it on 3rd and 1.
Well, if he could hear you through the headsets, he would get a good kick out of this conversation. But Coach, what is Samford? Are they projected tomorrow to have an opportunity to go up there on the road and win a big football game? What's the line on that game, or what's the feeling?
Well, I'll just tell you, I mean, we played our best ball game last week against Baylor. They went up there and they fought. We're playing Western Carolina, and their quarterback, they're 0-3 just like we are, but their quarterback has been suspended for the first 3 games. They get him back tomorrow. So they were projected to win the league at the beginning of the year, so we'll see. We sure hope so.
I got you. Well, hopefully y'all get a win tomorrow. And as we were talking, Wayne here bit off a huge chunk of yards, almost back to the midfield, a 27-yard run. And so they're in business, first down on the other side of our 50-yard line. So trips to the left here. A little miscommunication. There's the snap. Wide receiver screen gets blown up and almost intercepted.
We played that well. Played that really well. We weren't getting fooled on that little slip screen. They had looked like they had a little slant coming out of that trips over the middle of the field, but we covered that well. One of those tough plays where the quarterback's rolling to his left, throwing back to his right. Of course, bounce to him.
Coach, did y'all get y'all some good food up there in Asheville? How's that neck of the woods? I've heard it's not bad, but there's there's a lot of left-leaning individuals up in Asheville.
Well, I'll just say this. Me and Miss Keisha went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey,
that's a solid choice.
That's a great spot.
Solid choice.
And, I don't want to get politics in it, so, I don't mean it in a negative connotation, but – I know a couple people from Asheville, and that's what they say. I've never been there. I hear it's beautiful country, though.
Yeah, I bet it is. That's part of the fun, probably, Coach, just going around, seeing different towns and following your boy just to, get to experience that college game day feel. So I know you are having a blast.
We are, and talking about this game right here, I think Wayne, they can't beat us up the middle, and if we could somehow or another control the perimeter right here, it'll be good.
Exactly right. They caught a slant right there. Looks like he got the first down, but then he came back. So I don't know exactly where they're going to place it. But
yeah, it looks like he's about a yard short. So it's going to bring up 4th and 1. And look, like you guys said, we have been doing a good job up front defensively. So they've moved the football on the perimeter. They've moved the football through the air. So, look, this is going to be an extremely tough 4th down and 1. Now, they're measuring here, so it's going to be close. It looks like he did not get it.
From here, it doesn't. Like I said, I think he actually caught it and had the first down, but he was trying to gain extra yardage, and his forward progress was reset because he ran backwards.
Yeah, he's short about a half a football, so about a half of a football short.
Looks like got to watch it. Got to watch the football right here. Be smart, guys.
Yeah, have they been under center at all tonight? I mean,
I don't think one time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think one time. And, we've talked about this on air with our offensive team playing from the shotgun so much. It gets dangerous when you get under center and you haven't done it. A lot of bad things can happen, and hopefully a bad thing will happen here. But
bad thing for Wayne, a good thing for us.
Well, you remember in 2022, Josh, we were over at Cougars with it pouring down right. We went up from the center and drew them off sides.
And no doubt about it. That was an awesome game. Oh, my gosh.
I remember that. I forgot about that rain. Golly.
And they're in the shotgun here. A little Taysom Hill action. Right ball!
Missed him.
It looked like Colson missed him. Now he's on the run. Nations, he misses him. There's a flag on the play, though. A flag on the play. The touchdown for Wayne Academy. There is a flag. A helmet's off, and it looks like it's going to be on Wayne Academy.
Oh, that's huge. Huge. probably still will have the first down, though.
Now, and Coach Mullins, I know you're a little bit behind because it's a delay. You're in real time on the broadcast, but you're watching with probably about a 15 or 20 second delay. So I'm trying to give you as much detailed information. So they were in shotgun, and looks like a flag on the backside of the play, and they're trying to clean it up here.
But is that going to be a first down?
I think that's a good question.
Depends on where it was thrown, but I think he had gained first down.
All right, so they're
calling against us.
Yeah, they're calling against us, so it'll be a touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, and so it'll half the distance to the goal, and really not an opportune time because they have to go for 2, and so to tie the football game here, this is a huge play in the football game. 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in the ball game. Cougars clinging to a 2-point lead, 2-point conversion pending for Wayne at the 1-yard line. I would imagine they're going
big play.
Yep, huge play. They're going to run the little Taysom Hill with number 7 back here. You know, he's been playing wide out.
Coach Mangum told me during the week that he's probably their best athlete.
He looks it, Coach. I mean, he is explosive athlete. And touchdown. I mean, 2-point conversion, good. And now we got a tie ball game, folks. First tie ball game since 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cougars 35, Wayne 35. Coach, look, you've been with us for a good 15 minutes. We appreciate it. Now, you can certainly stay on the broadcast, but I know you're probably trying to get out and about. You tell us. Do you want to stick with us or
let me go through our drive and then I'll let y'all go. And we are on Eastern time. It's almost 10:30.
Okay, perfect. Well, then we're going to stick here. We're going to stick here with it. We're not going to go to break, and we'll have Coach Mullins for this offensive possession here. And he has brought us some luck. He's 1 for 1 offensively.
Right.
And so hopefully we can get another score.
So it must have decided to kick it, use that penalty on the kickoff.
Yep, and that's what it looks like here. So decision for them. Are they going to try to bust the onside kick here or kick it deep?
You got to kick it deep.
So tied up here, 7:49 to go, and you can.
Oh no, I forgot. They're up there around midfield, aren't they?
They are. They're at
45.
Our 45.
They're on our 45. I onside it.
Yeah, I think I would too. Especially our guys up front. They do not look like they're ready to handle the football, and they didn't do it. And we caught it. Golly, fair caught it inside the 20-yard line to the 18. And Coach, maybe look, I'm admittedly not as much of a football guy as you guys are, but what's the thought process by fair catching that inside the 20 instead of trying to run it in advance of football? Is it just because we don't want to turn it over and fumble it with somebody that doesn't handle the ball as much?
Yeah, I mean, you're taught that because you're taking the kickoff from the normal, 40 of the other side, and you fair catch that, and you're getting it around the 30, 35 yards.
Colson's got a chance, Coach. 40, 45, and gets pushed out of bounds.
Late hit. Come on, you got to throw that.
Gets pushed out of bounds near midfield at the 47. Sorry to interrupt you, Coach. A 30-yard gain on first down. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
No, I said they're just, you teach your guys to fair catch that on that pooch, and usually you're taking it from the other 40, so you're getting it around the 30, 35-yard line. And, I mean, it's hard to, tell a kid, after you've coached him up all week and everything else to not fair catch it.
Yeah, good point. Great point right there.
I'll tell you what, we need to feed Colson.
No doubt. He's running like a man possessed. Shotgun. Fortenberry with the handoff. Gets through the first wave of defenders and a really good run across midfield to the 45-yard line of Wayne Academy. So 7-yard gain on first down. So to bring up 2nd and 3. Clock ticking, 7:20 and counting.
Also mentioned that
When
I see
when I
Joseph
was
Jones out there. Go ahead, Coach.
When I was defensive coordinator, I would want a 7-minute and 32-second drive.
Yeah, hey, that sounds like what the doctor ordered. A 7:30 drive, punch it in for a touchdown with less than 5 seconds to go.
Time expires as you run into the end zone.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, as a defensive coordinator, you love those 9 and 10-minute drives.
Yep.
And look, I know we're half joking, but look, our defense is probably pretty tired. I mean, they spent a lot of time on the football field tonight. So a long, sustained drive here would be amazing. Colson makes one man miss, first down for the Cougars.
Good hard run there by Colson. He's really trying to set his dominance up in this fourth quarter.
And you say about our defense being tired and stuff. I mean, it's high school football, and we have so many kids going both ways.
That's a good point,
There's
Coach.
so many snaps in this game tonight. I mean, they're just gutting it right now. This is a gut check.
Absolutely. That's an outstanding point. First down, 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go and counting here in the ball game. Shotgun for Baldwin. There's a snap. Handoff to Fortenberry. Past the 45 to around the 43-yard line. So that'll be a good first down gain of about 4.
Yeah, good hard run right there. Clock continues to tick. We're under 6 minutes now.
And there's a whistle. Looks like timeout, official timeout for hydration, the 6-minute mark. So we'll take a quick break. Coach Mullins will be with us on the other side of the break. We'll take a 30-second break and return after these messages.
We would like to thank Landry Adcock and Landmark Surveying for continuing to be an unwavering supporter of SCA Cougar football and SCA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars.
Family on the phone. All right, we're back. We're back, Coach. We're back, 35-35. Look, huge game, and a game that we really need to win. Have dominated all the way up until the fourth quarter.
Exactly right. We have been the better team. We had ebbs and flows, like Coach Winston said, and it's time now to shut the door on this game and move on. So we need a good sustained drive right here and punch it in.
2nd and 4. Twins out to the left, single to the right and Walker. Hand off to Colson. Colson, good hard run, close to a first down, and he's going to be about a yard short, so 3rd and 1 here. Colson looks to be, earlier in the year I thought he got a little gassed in the first couple of games in the fourth quarter, but he seems to be running harder.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Tonight.
I think he's running harder as the game has progressed.
So
Well, Drew, you know this. You can't simulate game speed, so it takes about 4 games.
And you can't simulate game speed. You can't simulate game physicality.
Nope.
Late.
Hand off to Colson. It's going to be close. They stood him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to be close right there. Matter of fact, it looks like they might have.
Yeah, short loss. So decision time, men. What do you guys think?
More of the same.
Coach Mangum, what do you go to here? 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go. 4th and a long 1.
I think you do more of the same. That's what's been working. That's what got you here. I think that's what you do.
Absolutely. Got to run Colson here.
So do we do the same? Do we do the same play? The little looks like the little counter, or do we?
I think you go right at them.
Yeah, I think you go right at them. No misdirection. You just you might bring in a little bit different personnel, maybe a little heavier set, but.
Well, there'll be a timeout. So on the other side, we'll take a quick break and come back with a 4th and 2. And look, this 4th down play might be who wins the ball game, whoever wins this play. So
you're right.
30-second break. We'll return right after this. Coach Lane and Coach Mullins will follow us home.
Yeah, I'm going to get this touchdown and y'all.
Family run. Zip's Restaurant has been providing McGee with great food, including the Zip Burger and special sauce, for over 50 years. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor for SEA Cougar football.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community with trusted coverage and personal service. Chris Bowen and his team are here to protect what matters most to you. We want to thank Chris Bowen for being a proud sponsor of SEA Athletics. Go Cougars.
Come back. And we're back. Huge fourth down here. We're
Power eye.
Yeah, power eye under center. And quarterback sneak. It looks like we got it.
We got it. I think we got it.
And look, that's not a very good spot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the spot. I thought we had a little more push than that.
It's going to be close.
Coach Mangum over there.
And they're going to measure.
Calling for that first down.
Oh, Lord.
Man, that looked like
not
a
a good
real
spot.
bad spot.
I don't like that spot.
But, you know, that the line judge is not running down the line and then coming to get it. He's like running at an angle.
Right.
He's been doing that the whole night. It's been so strange. It's a big.
Oh, I'll tell you in a second, Josh.
I think we might have got it. We got it.
Yep, first down.
First down, Cougars. Huge first down right there.
Massive.
What's the time?
4 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yeah, 4:14 to go. Man, what a play.
Tremendous down right there. Tremendous play.
I mean, 4th and 2 with Braxton on the QB sneak. That'll make you nervous. But, look, he's a tough kid.
Oh, you never doubt that. You never doubt his toughness.
Great job by the front 7 too.
Yep.
Or the however many we got there, front 5. We had more than 5 on the line right there. So shotgun, same play to Colson, and gets a yard. Well, you can look at this on the other side. Honestly, if we get another couple of first downs, we might very well go 7 minutes and 30 seconds and be able to punch it in for a walk-off. I mean, it's 3 minutes and 50 seconds and counting here.
We are still probably, I would like to get to about the 18 before I feel comfortable with Hayes, but I think if we get to that, we get to about the 18, we'll be in field goal range for Hayes.
He's got a seam. Near the 20, it looks like a first down. It's going to be close.
Come on, call it.
So,
yep, moving them.
So first down, Cougars, right at the 20-yard line, doorstep of the red zone. Clock stop temporarily for the chain gang. 3:20 and counting. And the Cougars content to run this thing down.
Yep, not a rush right here. Not in a hurry.
Wayne's got 2 of their timeouts. Had to burn one on the extra point attempt earlier.
Yep, we talked about that. The importance of that. So we're under 3 minutes now.
Hand off to Fortenberry inside the 20, but a minimal gain of about a yard. And so we're inching into field goal range. I think we need to get inside the 10, Drew, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I stay with him pretty regular. He has the leg to hit a 30-yarder. And that's where we need to be. We need to be, about the 18. I'd feel really good. We get inside the 15, I feel really good. And then we're just looking for an extra point style kick. But I'd much rather leave the drama out of it, score with about 2 seconds left.
So motion with Fortenberry, and they're going to run the quarterback around, and he gets hammered by the defensive end of Wayne. And Braxton looked to turn the corner. And it looked like temporarily he had a little bit of
seam, but Wayne did a good job of just sealing that up and really delivering a big blow.
And Wayne with the timeout. So we're going to stick with you right here. Yeah, Coach, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, who do you think favors us or them in the 10-yard game?
Well, I think both D lines have been playing well. I think it's hard to move it either side. I would give us a slight advantage. I think we move it a little bit better now. The difference.
Well, if you go to overtime, it's a 10-yard game.
And, the question is, they haven't run 7 in that Wildcat Taysom Hill type formation. I don't like the way that looked.
Yeah, they had a lot of success with that.
Yeah, and if they go to that makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you're standing over there as a coach, that's what you're thinking. I mean, who does it favor in a 10-yard game? Because it's so much different than any other playoff system. I mean, overtime system.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is
go from the 10-yard line.
This is a huge down right here, 3rd and 10. If we can somehow get a first down without scoring, and obviously we want to score, we would score.
Well, we got to get positive. If we can get it, if we get the positive, we're going for it. I mean, if we're 4th and 5.
A little swing route to Colson, makes one man miss. Get out of there, Jacob. And he gets about a 4-yard gain down to the 15, call it the 16-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 6.
That'd be a 33-yarder, Drew.
Yeah, that's, I think he's capable. I think he has the leg for it.
Do you run it down here and call timeout and just, you can't take them with you, and you just run it down here to a minute and 10 and call timeout? And Wayne called timeout. So
Wayne
they're trying to conserve.
Yeah, so they Wayne is going to call timeout. So there'll be about a minute and 25 seconds to go. Paxton, don't help them. Don't help the clock's running, and we want the clock to run. A rookie mistake by our producer, doing a great job on the live stream. But
he's just trying to have a good production.
That's it. Want everybody to be clean. But there'll be a minute and about 25 seconds to go here in the ball game. 4th and 6. So, Coach is. I'm going to stop talking and let y'all figure out what we're doing and why it's going to be successful.
Well, we've talked about this before. You look for not plays but players. You look for your game makers, your game changers. I think simple. Look for your game makers, game changers. Do something that you're a high efficiency play. That's what you're looking for right here.
And looking for Walker. Got him. Oh, he did.
Did he catch it?
Got it. Nope, they're calling it that it was down. Incomplete. Braxton, just a bad throw. He was open.
Yeah.
Uncharacteristic from Braxton, just stuck in his hand, and Walker almost made a phenomenal catch over there. But the Cougars will turn it over on downs with a minute and 24 seconds to go. If we secure that catch, we can salt it all the way down.
Right.
Because Wayne had no timeouts.
All right, guys, y'all going to have to figure out a way to win it. I'm pulling for you.
All right, Coach. Well, look,
time,
we
Coach.
really appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging on with us the whole 4th quarter.
All right, guys.
And hopefully we'll take it. Appreciate you, Coach.
All right, man.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Coach. Bye.
So 1st and 10 for Wayne Academy. They take over on downs at their own 15. We just got to eliminate the big play and get to overtime.
Right. Well, and,
the question is, we got 3 timeouts, but they're looking deep, flush him out of the pocket, and he's going to run. There's a flag. Oh, fumble!
Get on the ball! Get on the ball! We got it!
So flag on the play, but we think it's on Wayne Academy.
Yeah, I think we got holding, but look, I think we got the ball right here.
So fumble, we get it at around the 29-yard line, and we're back in business.
Holding against Wayne, we got it.
So, Drew, the question is, I love the play call to Colt right there. Can we execute that? We got a minute and 13 left.
Still trust him. You still trust Braxton. Braxton has
absolutely.
phenomenal plays for us all year. You looking for, I think it was a good play call. It was a high efficiency.
I would bet you that Braxton would be accurate on that throw 8 out of 10 times.
Probably, yeah, I agree. Probably a higher percentage than that.
Yeah, it was just the 2 or 1 that's
just a little.
stuck in
I
his
think
hand.
he was just a little happy feet, just a little bit. He was kind of anxious right there, but I think we give another dose of
shotgun here. I bet we go Colson to the left side. We've been having success that way, and there it is. Makes one man miss, and down to around the 25. So unless something crazy happens, we're going to run this thing all the way down. We need a little bit more sense of urgency, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think you either call a timeout or you get on the ball quick.
So 50 seconds, get into play. Need to kind of speed the operation up, 45. Wayne cannot stop the clock, so
let's go, boys. Come on.
We
break the huddle
we're at
with
39 seconds.
Big crowd in the box right here.
And so,
oh
my God, I was ball game. That was almost a pick six. Miscommunication from McKinney and Baldwin, and literally,
oh my gosh,
Baldwin threw it straight to the DB, hit him right in the hands.
Nothing but green grass too.
If he catches it,
green grass,
he can jog to the end zone for a walk-off pick six. Holy cow! Holy cow! Golly, what are we doing? Come on. Giving us a heart attack up here.
Right, dadgummit. Dadgummit.
So, dodged a bullet there, 3rd and 7.
Hand it off, call a timeout. Hand it off. Let's go. Oh,
and deflected. Looked like he tried to squeeze it in there to McKinney. And incomplete, and another dangerous pass. And so, 27 seconds to go here. Man, golly. We're at the 25. What do you do here, Drew?
It's tough, Josh. Nothing in the air seems to be working right now. But you gotta again look for something intermediate. You know what? I'd find Colt. Throw it deep to Colt.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, let's go find Colt.
Let's just see if we can find him.
Let's hit our playmaker. Or look, run the same play to the sticks and out.
Yep.
And he did it. No, Braxton. And Baldwin tried to run forward, and he just, that's not in his skill set right now. He's just got to create himself more time and look to throw the football down the field. I thought Walker was relatively covered, but Braxton got to let that go right there.
Yeah.
Time it up.
Got to give your guy a chance.
Yeah, right as he's coming out of his route, he had some separation. You just got to trust it and throw it.
Right.
20 seconds here. Man, what a game. What a game. So 3 down linemen, 8 DBs on the field for the Cougars. 20 seconds to go. Honestly, you just hope you got to tackle 7.
Yep.
I just throw it in the backfield to 7 and see what we could do, and that's what they're doing. So we just got to tackle him and corral him. Good job not hitting him late. Up to the 41-yard line. 14 seconds to go. And
I think our second level needs to play up a little bit.
Yeah, we need to have at least one guy. Yeah, and look, we got because they're just going to throw it to him and let him go.
I think they're making that adjustment now. Look, keep those DBs.
Force 13 to throw it.
Right.
Bad things happen for them when he's.
We don't want to check down to 7.
Right.
And gain another 10, 15 yards in 6 seconds.
7 is like Coach Mullins and had talked to Coach Mangham. 7 is their best athlete. I mean, he is explosive with the football. So you got to stay on him. We're good. No timeouts. That'll be the last play of the
half. I mean of the
regulation game. So injury, and I don't know what you do on the injury there. Injury timeout, 4 seconds to go, but I don't think you can get the play off. They're going to try to get a play. They wind it in. So 3, 2, 1, and look, he's just content to let it run out. So end of regulation. So extra football tonight here, folks. We will take a 1-minute break, and we'll return after these messages for overtime.
Ready for your next tailgate, outdoor event, or family get-together? Make sure you get your ice from Twice the Ice. We've got 4 convenient locations in Puckett, McGee, Mendenhall, Monticello. All are open 24/7. Our ice is made fresh on site and has never been handled, so it's clean, crisp, and ready for your cooler.
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community, standing by you with strength, security, and peace of mind with a trusted reputation. Our local independent agents bring you competitive rates and fast, friendly service, from auto and life insurance to personal coverage. Farm Bureau is here for Mississippi. Farm Bureau Insurance, here to protect what matters most, because Mississippi is our home.
You know,
It's not the case anymore.
right. But it's learning, you know.
Yep.
Come see Dr. Frank Wade at 149 Pediatric in McGee for all of your health care needs. Dr. Wade has been supporting the McGee community for over 35 years, and he has been an unwavering supporter of the SCA Cougar football program and the SCA Cougar live stream. Go Cougars!
For over 70 years, Farm Bureau has been a part of this community.
All right, here we go. And we're back. Overtime. Looks like
Ball's placed on the 10.
Yeah, looks like we won the toss, and so we're defending first. That's what you want to do. You want to see
what you got to do.
Yeah, see what you got to do. And I'm worried about this overtime. I really am.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think they have the best athlete on the field in 7. I think he, look, if I'm their coach, I put him in Wildcat and I
let him run.
Yep, I let him run. So if we can somehow get a stop right here, I feel great about our chances to win the football game.
Yeah.
They don't kick it great. So, look, they've been dosing us with a lot of wide receiver screens. They're going to pitch it to 7. All right, good.
I like it.
Yep, flag on the play, either a false start or delay. Yep. False start.
That's the play that if I am them, that's what I run.
Yeah, I'm running that. I'm getting it in 7's hands every single play right here.
I think we ought to overload our edges. Force them to run it up the middle.
No, we get a possession. So overtime rules, we get a possession, they get a possession. Starts at the 10-yard line. So first and goal from the 15. Looks like the same formations. And he's going to look left, go long, and
good
job right there. I don't know who did it, but really good job of breaking it up in the corners. It was either McKinney or Warren.
I can't tell. I think it may have been Tyler, but it's hard for me to tell. But he did a phenomenal job knocking it down.
He's still down. But really great job. Can't tell who it is just yet.
Well, let's look on the field. I see Tyler on the left side, so it must be Brady.
Well, let's see.
Do you see 10 anywhere else?
I do not yet. Yeah, you're right. I see Warren there. So, golly, I hope he's all right.
Looks like I don't know, maybe he's checking his knee.
I was thinking it was his arm where he got hit, but yeah.
I thought it was his shoulder.
Well, I don't see John. Let me see if I can typically tell you what's what, if I can see what they're doing to him. Yeah, I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's getting up.
Let's see.
On his own power. Got a little limp there. Yeah, they're going.
Maybe he just kind of rolled his ankle. Couldn't really tell. John didn't test his ACL. I mean, maybe their trainer did, but that's good news.
Yeah.
Looks like he's kind of walking on his own. Yeah. That would be a heck of a loss. It's a loss. It's a heck of a loss right now.
Right now, much less for the season or any
even a
any
game
period of time. You're right. He's such an impact player
on both sides, and you know, we line him up at quarterback, we line him up at receiver. I think he's fine. He's just walking gingerly, but
he's walking on his own power now. He's got a little bit of limp, but he's not being assisted like he was when he first got up. So
yeah, maybe
hopefully we can get him back in here.
Yep. So 2nd and 15
as rise to the challenge right here.
As John Boy and Josh Duckworth from Apex Physical Therapy will check out Brady McKinney. Big play here. 2nd and 15 and goal here.
Yep.
For the Jags. Let's go,
7,
Cougars.
looking for 18.
Yep, looking for 7, looking for 18. Going deep here. Good job.
Oh, almost
good. Hey, really good job by the Cougars to switch that and hand that off the, you know, the
good job communicating.
Look like the slant and kind of the out, you know. I call it the flag route. That's the old school, back
that's right.
35 years ago.
Flag route.
Yeah, isn't that like the 7 route now or something like that?
Yeah.
So 3rd and 15, flag route. That's compliments of the old Unc, Sid. So 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Why does the marker still say 2nd?
Yeah, it's 3rd and goal.
Okay. 3rd and goal. They're going to look to get it to 18 and 7 for sure. Oh, it looked like a false start. Going for the slant. And great job there by Nations. Great job by Nations and Walker to close that gap up and bring up 4th and 15. And look, they don't have really a kicker. So this is a huge play.
It's a huge play.
Look, we stop them here. 3 runs, Colson, and then we kick the field goal if we don't score.
Right, up the middle.
Yeah.
Run up the middle.
Let's go, D.
Come on, one time right here, guys.
So you know where they're going. Roll the coverage over there to 7 and 18 side.
Looking left, throwing right.
Yep, they're going up top. We got it covered good.
Yes.
He fell, but he dropped it.
Yes, sir.
And so gonna be incomplete.
Defense came up huge there.
And you knew where it was coming. Looked like we had good coverage. The ball was in a decent spot.
Coach Nick says that's a corner route. Nobody uses flag anymore.
I know. I told you it was a 45. It was a 35-year-old term.
He's showing his age, Coach. He's showing his age.
And my lack of football knowledge. You know what I mean? Huh?
All right, so simplify the game. We can run the ball.
I'll be shocked if we don't give it to 13 3 times in a row.
Come back.
Got it.
Get in. Get in.
He's inside the 5. He keeps running. Did he get in?
Nope.
Oh, he's at the 1. Great second effort there by Colson. Down inside the 5
boys.
to the 2.
Punch it in. Here we go. Punch it in. Finish it off.
So now we just got to be strong with the football here.
Just take care of the football. Wayne bringing in their big package, number 66. He played in JV last night. Big boy.
Oh, yeah, big old kid.
Looking for that run stopper right there. Be big up
There's
front,
a
guys.
handoff to Colson.
Push.
Touchdown, Cougars, ball game.
Ball game, boys.
Touchdown,
Great
ball
job,
game,
Cougars.
walk off. What a great game here tonight. Cougars,
hard-fought victory.
41.
Wayne coming out, throwing haymakers left and right, just would not give up, would not quit. Got to give them a ton of credit. A hard-nosed team, hard-earned victory right there by the Cougars.
Good stuff. Look, great job by Wayne and their coaching staff. I mean, there were many times where we thought the Cougars had this football game, and they just kept playing.
I think that's a credit to Wayne's resilience. You know, there was times there where we thought we were just in control of the game. They just continued to fight. They continued to fight, bring it back, and just you got to give a lot of credit to them.
And look, I mean, we'll keep saying it. Our kids might not be the most talented Simpson team that's come through, but I'll tell you what, they're as gritty a group as you're going to see.
You'll take them to a fight with you.
That's right. They're super gritty. And look, two gritty teams out here tonight. I mean, it was one heck of a game. I cannot remember, and we talked about this off air, I cannot remember the last time that the Cougars went into overtime. I don't know the last 13 years that we've done the live stream.
I personally cannot remember overtime in high school. That in my own recollection, much less a Simpson game. So,
well, look, an outstanding game, an outstanding job by the Cougars to finish the football game and win it here at Waynesboro, at Wayne Academy, 41-35 to bring the record to 2-2. Unbelievable game.
Got to take a breath, man.
I know. So, look, we will have a broadcast next week at Lamar School in Meridian. Seems like we have played them competitively back and forth for the last 15, 20, 30 years. And I'm sure it'll be another great ball game next week. Your Cougars with the win, 41-35 in overtime to bring their record to 2-2 in this young season. We will see you in Meridian. If not, you can catch us on SEA Live next Friday night. Signing off for Paxton Lucas, Sly McNulty, Coach Drew Lane. This is Coach Josh McNulty. Go Cougars.
What a game, boys.